Welcome back to yet another stream chat. How are you guys and how is your Sunday going? I guess my audio is fine. I'm just trying to make sure the desktop audios are fine. All good. I think the music is all good. Oops, a bit too low maybe. Let's raise the bar a bit. Yep, there you go. And yeah, guys. So, wait a second. I hope you guys can see me now. Until now, there you go. So, how's the Sundays going, chat? Yesterday was crazy. We played some games, and I think I can do some corrections with what is happening here. Maybe put it up a bit. Oops, like center it up a bit. Or maybe even put it up a bit. Like here. Okay, that looks better. Okay, chat, so what are we doing right now is this is the tactical training that I would love to do today. Like, we'll do a quick one today, not rather just playing. I would love all of you guys to also join in. We will try to do, let's see how many we can actually do. These are all like world champion positions from a very famous book that you guys all might be doing. So anyways, chat, coming back to what we are doing today right now. So we'll try to hit as many numbers as we can. These are not tough positions that are like super hard to understand or something we can't solve. We can solve it because what I felt is the Lichess, what do you call it? The Lichess puzzle ratings, once we have crossed 3100, I feel it's not for everybody after that. Like, everybody is not able to get through it, we get stuck at some point or the other. So I just wanted to be like for everyone. That is the reason I have changed the format, and we'll see the numbers, how much we can hit, right? So this will be cool. We have a timer running. You will see a timer running below the positions and all such things happening right now. So this will be fun. So do join in. Do let me know what you guys think is the position. I'll try to explain every position that we are doing as much as what I understand. And if I go wrong, it's okay. You can correct me. Okay, chat. So let's see if any of you guys can hear me well. Do let me know if you can hear me better, just to make sure that the chat is working fine and things are going smooth. So I'll just wait for a few of these people to join in before we start. And then we will get with the positions that is on the way. Anyways, guys, I know it's a Sunday. I know maybe you guys are dropping out, maybe with your friends, fam. Don't know where you guys are. Let's aim at the sub goal to be like 525 today. That's just 9 more subs. Everything else we'll see it as a bonus. So, and we'll also play some rapid games or stuff like going ahead. That will also be something interesting to do, as we always do. So that is what we are going to do today, chat. It is the tactical training Sunday. We'll keep Sundays for this. Let's see. So I'm just checking my devices here. Oops, let's just get self ready. Okay, I can see that some of you guys are watching. So if you guys are ready, let's get started with the first position, guys. So this is the first exercise. As you can see down below the position, you can see the number 1 position, and this is by William Steinitz. This was played by Steinitz versus Karl Hampe back in 1860. That is so many years ago, right? It's like so many years ago. And let's start. This is the first position that we have here. And you can see the timer running below. So that is pressure. So we are adding pressure onto solving these ones, isn't it? So this one's quite easy, chat. I know you guys would also be getting this very quickly. I already have seen it here. Because see, I understand what is happening. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is the position. As I said, it's a tactical training. And when it comes to tactics, chat, it's all about finding forcing moves, right? Checks, captures, threats. These are the things we always look for. So what do you guys think about this position? This is literally a finish within the next few moves, because if you think about it, chat, your pieces are working perfectly well here. You have an amazing knight that's sitting on f4. You have a very good bishop on b6. Your rook's doing a great job. Maybe the only guy who's not part of any action is the rook on a8. And at this point, if you play a slow move or something, this knight would just get rid of this really cool looking bishop. But this can literally be over. This position is literally over if you can find the finishing blow here. I'll just wait for some time. If anybody wants to let me know what is that move that can finish this off. If not, I can do it and we can get it to the next one. So chat, you guys can let me know if you see the finishing blow at this position. As I said again, these are super easy positions to start with, not complicated, but when you train tactics, you can train anything. So this is a win-win scenario for you guys, for me. We are just gonna improve our tactics. We're just gonna get better together, and that's what's happening. And I'm pretty sure if any one of you see it, you can let me know. Since YouTube has still not fixed its problem of the number of viewers, like it doesn't show every now. The update on the number of viewers is still not fixed. But yeah, I can see some of you guys are watching. So if you think you can solve this, if you think you see any moves that can be played, you guys can let me know. If not, I will go ahead with my move. I think I've explained the position already. You have all the pieces very well placed here. Your pieces are looking good. White can be happy with the fact that he has maybe 7 pawns and we had only 5. So white was ahead by 2 pawns, chat. So he could have won this position if, what do you say, if he could have maybe simplified it and if he trades more pieces. That's what he's trying to do at the point, but at this moment it's not happening, and we are gonna win this position in the next few moves. So anybody wanna give it a go, or I can just go with it. I'll just wait for some time and we will go with it. So this is the first one. This is the number 1. I don't know how many can we solve. There's a total of 200 positions here. Hey mate, how are you doing? Hey, I'm doing good, bro. I hope you guys who are watching is also doing great. So back to the tactical scenario, chat. Like back to the position. White, I think black can finish this in the next few moves. Can you guys spot it? So this is the first position. I will go a bit faster also. Don't want to hang around one position for very long. So the winning idea here, guys, is the king. This king is actually in big trouble. And how do you actually put him in trouble is that I think we can play this move. Rook sack on h2. So you might be thinking, like, how does that work? The king just takes it, right? But if you think about it, chat, we have exposed the king. He cannot go to g1 or g2 anymore. And as these pieces are taking complete control over it, and now, as we say, bring everybody to the party. So who is the final piece joining the party? It's this rook who was waiting to join. Rook h1 is literally a checkmate. It's game over. Yeah. So that's one down. I don't know how much more can we keep surviving. How many will we go wrong? But let's get to the next one. Let me just go this way, you know, like, okay, this is not the next one, chat. Like, that's a mistake. Let me go here. Okay, here we go. Next position. Again, by the world's, like, they call him the first official world champion. That was William Steinitz. So here we go. We are playing the white pieces again. Looks a crazy looking position, right? Like, look at your king. What the hell is this king doing on d3? Right? That king shouldn't be on d3. And at the same time, black's pieces looks like the queen's active. And you can also see the fact that this king is also not super safe, chat. So if you guys have any plans here, if you guys have any ideas, like how do you find it? Like, just focus on the forced moves, as I told you guys. Like, look at the checks possible, look at the captures possible. For example, even if you guys think about this move, it's okay because it's a capture, right? I don't mind it. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, that's bad, why do you think about it? It is bad, but you can think because it's a capture. It's more forcing because it comes with a check, right? I'm not saying that is the move, but I'm just letting you understand how to think, right? So what else do you think could be a plan here, chat? Because I think I do see the idea. I do see why this works. As I said, chat, this is not super hard positions, but at the same time, you don't need to do extremely hard positions to improve your tactics. Even normal positions can be very helpful. So you guys can let me know. What do you think? It is, what do you say? 1 second. Yep, it is white to play in this one and finish this off. If you guys have any ideas, if you guys want to tell me, like, if you want to give it a go, do let me know. And we will see how this goes here. So again, as I said, we'll spend a few minutes on a position and then we'll go to the next one. In this position, the way white finishes it. What are the most tempting or the most forcing moves that we kind of see here. Like let's just really think about it, chat. Let's just really challenge our calculation skills here. How do we play this, and what is the problem you cause for white? I'm just chilling around here because I already see what needs to be done. So I'm just waiting for you guys. I don't have nothing to do with this anymore because I do see the finish. I do see why this is winning. So it's just a chance for you guys to give it a go now. Otherwise I can just easily get to the move that will be played here. So here again Steinitz finds the winning move. Like is there anyone who wants to show me the winning move? No, right? So let me go with it. Let me show you guys what's the winning move. One of the moves or the candidate moves that you would have definitely thought about is Rook F8 here, right? And a lot of times, chat, when you're new to chess, you kind of ignore this by saying that, oh, but the bishop takes it. Don't stop there. Try to think one move ahead from there. That is, you give it a check. The bishop has to take you, no other options. Then what can you do? Like ask yourself, okay, if the bishop takes me, is there something else after that? Yes, there is. Because you can play this move Rook F8. The bishop will take you. And now you can play the move D6. That opens this bishop. There's a name for this checkmate where the bishops do the checkmate as an X, which is called the Boden's mate. I think that's a Boden's mate, or like, I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's the name of the pattern, I guess. So yeah, there you go. It's a mate that king can't save himself, guys. That is 2 down. 2 down. Here we go. I don't know, can we hit the 100, chat? If you guys are fast enough, if we are doing it good, we might actually hit the 100. That is good. Let's get to the third one. Okay, what about this position? And sometimes, chat, tactics is not always about just checkmates, right? It's also just something that can help you get a better position, or it can help you get an advantage in the game of chess. So tactics is not just all the time, what do you call it? Like checkmate or sacrifice. No, sometimes just normal moves. And at the end, you get an advantage. You are ahead in the game. So what do you guys think about this one here? Again, Steinitz showing his class here against Du Bois from London. This happened in London in 1862. So Steinitz used to find some good wins, you know. Like William Steinitz, and his ideas were always good. The first world champion. So what do you guys think about this one? This looks very normal. Both players have equal pieces. Like that's the first thing we always look at, right? How many pieces are there? Like it's 4 plus 3, 7 pawns. Like it's 4 plus 3, 7 here. 3 pieces for black, 3 pieces for white. Queens, rooks, they're all looking fine. Everything's equal. Opposite side castle kings. But as I said, chat, always consider your options in every position. Sometimes you feel like, okay, is there a checkmate? Like a lot of times, if you just logically think here, chat, there is no checkmate in this position. That king is pretty safe there, right? And your pieces are not even close to it. So this has to be something else that gives you an advantage. So what do you guys think about this? Do let me know. Do join in, guys. If you're not able to, you can just hit the subscribe button and let me know what you. I think the chat is kept for subscribers, I guess. So just let me know what you guys think about that you can do here. And if you like what you see, if you want to join in for more of these fun sessions, do join in, do like, share, subscribe. You can send this to somebody who you feel should watch it and improve their chess. Yeah. Anyways, guys, so think about this position. Like the previous 2 that we had seen, I think was basically on checkmates. This one's not checkmate. This is getting an advantage. I think there will be a lot of you guys out there whose tactical skills must be very good to solve this one. It's not too hard. As I said, these 100 to 200 positions that we are trying to crack here is not extremely hard. This is solvable positions, right? These are for everybody. That's why I changed from the Lichess ones to these ones, because Lichess, they were just too hard for everyone at a certain point. We had crossed 3100 there. So that turned out to be a bit hard for everybody. But here, this is good. Like, this is nice. Like, this is win-win for you guys and me. Like, I get to solve positions, you get to solve it. Together, we are understanding how to improve our tactics. Bishop takes knight and then push the pawn. Okay, that's an idea. I see that there are now strong tactical players Who wants to let me know what's happening? Yeah, I agree, man. Oh, I think the chat's coming on top of this one, isn't it? On top of what do you say, the board, but I think it's okay, right? It's okay. Hey Frankie, hey, how are you? How's the day going? Yeah, it's good, man. It's good, Venki. Sorry, no, Frankie and Venki, it's all mixed up, you know. It's great. It's great. It's going good. I took a good sleep today. It was I just slept, had some work that I finished off, went out, got some fresh air, and then I was like, okay, let's stream for a few hours before having some more food, because I'm always hungry, you know. So, so before that, so I thought we'll solve some positions, like we are trying to hit 100 positions in a go, if possible. There is 220 plus of these positions that we have, and we are trying to blame YouTube for removing spaces. Yeah, right. So here we go, chat. Let's get to the next this position. I think we already have an answer here. One of the ideas were bishop takes f4, pawn takes an e5, which is correct. It is all about this pin that was kept on the bishop on d7. This bishop was pinned down, and we just had to consider the capture. You see that again, guys. Like, the pattern for tactics is very similar. There are checks, captures, threats that we have to see. So you take it, they take you, and here we go with the move e5. And with that, you can see what's happening over here. This whole file is under pressure. You have a battery of the queen and rook ready for it. e5, the bishop. What does the bishop do? You win a piece, chat. The bishop has to move, and when the bishop moves, you simply pick up the piece on d7. Right? So 3 done. That is good. 3 done. We are on track. 3 out of 100 maybe. Like today, at least 50, right? At least 50 is what we can hit, chat. That's at least a number we can hit today. So 3 out of 50 maybe. So let's get to the next one. Here we go. Here we go. This one is more of an and when it comes to these positions, guys, like, I would consider this to be more of like a middle game position, late middle game maybe. And one key aspect of understanding who is better is always to understand the safety of your king and your opponent's king. The king safety is always a key part, you know. And if you think about this position again, like, you can see what am I talking about, right? Just compare your king and their king. I don't want to be the white king. I don't want to be the king of that kingdom. I don't want to be the king of the white's kingdom here. So you guys might already understand what I'm talking about. There is a specific theme that we are going to use here. I do see it. I think I've spotted it. That's why I'm talking. So don't think why is this guy talking? So because I kind of see it, what's happening. Oh, that's good. That's good. I see some moves coming up. Yeah. I see some moves coming already. The tactical ideas, right? Rook d2, a good thing to come with. So here, simple things, guys, like a lot of the moves that you must consider here. I will explain like what are the moves you guys should be considering. Queen c4 check. I agree. It's a check that you can consider, right? It is something you can consider because it's checks. Even if you guys just consider capturing the rook, I wouldn't be like, why did you consider it? I would not say like, oh, you should have never considered that. No, you should. Like, it's a capture, right? It's a capture. It is a forcing move. Why not consider it? And if you feel like, that's a dumb move. Trust me, guys, a lot of the times these dumb moves is what takes you to like make amazing combination and ideas, you know. So it's about broadening your thinking ideas here. So yeah, I guess one candidate move definitely is this check on c4. One candidate is definitely rook d4 check. Another candidate idea would be to, if you ask me, take the queen. That would be something I would think. Another one that I would consider is capturing this rook. Okay, if you want to consider queen g4, it's a very bad move to consider. But okay, since I'm talking about checks and all, you can even consider capturing. These are different forcing ideas that we can consider here. Right, so now I think we should filter it out with queen c4 and rook d2 check. I think these are the two major ideas that does make sense, and I think you guys already can see why one of it works, right? So queen c4, what is a thing that I will consider here is that if I give queen c4 check, I might think what will happen. So for example, if he goes here, it's easy, maybe like I could take this rook, isn't it? Can't I win a rook there if he goes there and win the queen, right? I can win the queen. But if queen here check, what if they try blocking us though? Maybe you can still win, chat. Maybe you can still win, like, but isn't he hanging on after rook d3? Is he just not falling apart? Like, maybe a bit more he can hang on, because if you take it, he takes it. He's still hanging on, right? If you give queen e4 check after that, he goes king d2, and I don't see how he's cracking immediately. I'm not saying it's not a bad idea. It's definitely a move that you can consider, as I said. But if we can finish them faster, that's how we go, right? So queen c4 is definitely an idea, but I think the better plan here is definitely deflection, right? You call this as a deflection, decoy, removing the defender, a lot of things here. And let's consider rook d2 here. For rook d2, guys, if he doesn't take me, let's imagine he goes e1 or f1, it's literally over because of the move. Can you guys spot it? Okay, yeah, I see new r8 things that it's rook d2. I like that. I like your tactical spotting. So rook d2, guys. So did you see what if the king never, like if the rook never took it? I see that you guys saw the fact that if the rook takes it, you're getting the queen, right? That's smart. That's good. And if the king goes or here, are we just planning to take the rook? Is that the idea, or was there a better idea after that? Queen h1. Yeah, I see that you got the notation wrong, but the idea is correct. Queen h1 will be mate. That's the whole point, chat. So the idea is to go rook d2 check. And it's just over. Oh, okay. That's just my goal. They think that I practice very well, you know. So anyways, let's come here. Yeah, queen h1, chat. I get it. So that's good. That's good, guys. You're doing great. You're doing great. 3 down. I mean 4 down. Right? We can do it faster, guys. I can just go one position after the other and just what do you say, grind through this one. But I'm just trying to slow it down so that you guys can actually be helpful. Like it's helpful for you guys, okay? Otherwise I can just hit one position after the other, and it would be like I can act very cool, you know, like see my tactics, I'm good at it. But nah, let's take it slow. Okay, now comes some of Steinitz ideas, like some typical opening mistakes your opponents could do, guys. Like if you're very new to playing some games, maybe I think in the last position what black might have played is bishop g4 here. This seems to be the position black played. He just played it. He's like, okay, it's a very natural looking move, right? He's like, I'm just gonna pin your queen. Supernatural, guys. But unfortunately, there's a very common tactical theme here. Can I have a match with you? Maybe a bit later, man, because we can play, but at the moment we are trying to hit this 50 positions in a go. So you guys can of course play with me at like some other time. We can do it. Yeah, on Lichess we do play with the guys, we do play with subs, but at the moment, chat, what do you think about this position? So always look at the last move. They've just played the bishop to g4. What do you guys think about this one? And it's so sad that YouTube has still not managed to correct this whole thing of the number of viewers watching, but I do see that. But if you guys like it, do like it, guys, so that it reaches more people. You know, if you like what you're watching, if you find this any helpful, you can hit that subscribe button. Like I've recently seen Hikaru say it. Like it's a very, very funny. I found it very interesting. Not funny, it's very interesting the way he says it. He's like, hit the subscribe button. Right? So he's a nice, cool guy. But anyways, chat, what is the tactics after this very normal looking move? This is a very common theme that you guys can think about, and it's very common, guys. Like it's something you shouldn't miss. Maybe you might get these chances a lot when you play. Trust me. Rather than trying to win a game or checkmate your opponent in 4 moves, let's try to understand these things. That at least is a win-win for you guys and me. You never know, maybe one of my opponent is gonna do it, but unfortunately with all the luck we have, nobody has ever, like, okay, of course in some random Blitz tournaments it might have happened, but other than that, I don't know, chat. Sometimes I feel like, why in the hell does I not get this? So what do you guys think about this? How do you crack this? It's a very common theme. I'll just castling is very common. R8, it's a very common idea. You can castle. That's the thing, right? Sometimes we play the most common things because we think it's an opening. I would just castle, bring the knight out, bring my bishop out, and just play, right? And we might actually miss the fact that, wait a second, my opponent had actually blundered. You go back home, you maybe look your game on the Lichess or the computers, and you will feel like, oh my good God, and you'll hit your head on the table saying that, how did I miss this? Right? So I'm saving a lot of head hits. Exactly. There you go. There you go, guys. So we have an answer coming up, and that is the pattern. Okay. So I know a lot of you guys are pretty strong, and as the positions advances, I guess it will get more and more interesting for you. I think the strength also is gonna advance. So we are sticking with the Steinitz, positions at the moment. Steinitz was the first world champion. If you're thinking who is this Steinitz guy, he's the first world champion, official world champion. I think there were stronger players like Paul Morphy. Paul Morphy was very strong at those 18th century's time. So this game again happened in 1865 in Dublin. So Dublin. So that's like a good one. I'll try to hold back as long as I can. Yeah. Yeah, I see that you do see it immediately, right? Initial positions, I get it. Yeah, it's easy. So the whole point here, guys, is that he has not castled, and there is this hit coming on f7. This weak point on f7 is actually weak because you can just take it on f7. They take it. It's not this check, guys. This check doesn't work because he will just move the king and you can just take this bishop if you ask me. But that's not working. The knight's helping it, right? So it's not that way. It's the other way. And it's a fork on the bishop and the knight. I mean the king. So you take this guy. The king has to move. And when the king moves, you will just take the bishop. And when the knight takes you, you take it with the queen. And at the end of it, you might be like, but isn't it equal after all that? No, it's not. His king can never castle after this. And also he has lost pawns in that process. And I think we are clearly better. I know, might be knight e5. Exactly, slow you. Yeah, so we don't want to be slow you. We want to be faster, yeah? I'm sure you'll see more things faster, isn't it? So 5 done, guys, 5 done. We are going strong today. We are going strong. Here comes the 6th one for you. And I'm pretty sure there will be scenarios where I will also maybe like be stuck. At this point, I immediately see something that's happening. And I think I know what's going on here. So what do you think, chat? Like it's how do you crack this one? There might be some tempting moves that you might come up here with, which could be wrong. Some of the moves that you might see the idea immediately. Trust me, in this position you will see the idea immediately. But think of the options you have. Okay, we don't want to rush into the first or second move. Slow is the new fast. Absolutely, slow it is. Yeah, I agree, chat. So here we go. So we are playing again with the white pieces in this position against so here Steinitz was actually black, guys. That's really funny, right? Like it's really interesting. Actually, Steinitz was lost in this position. I don't know if his opponent George Fraser actually found this, but if he had found it, it would have been over. Hey, Kite, how are you? How are you guys doing, everybody? It's nice to see all of you joining in. It's nice to see a lot of people in. It's just not nice that YouTube has not fixed the viewers count, actually. That's the only thing that's not nice. But other than that, everything is nice. It's a great Sunday. And we are just going to improve our tactics today. We are just going to make sure we don't miss tactics. And what do you guys think about this one here? Can you guys think as George Fraser here and find how he could have actually defeated the official world champion, the first world champion, Steinitz? Everything's fine. The day is beautiful. Exactly. Right? Just make your days beautiful, guys, because rather than worrying too much about tomorrow, let's kind of have fun today. Take the knight and then pin the queen. Good idea, right? Idea is good, but again, the execution needs to be on point, isn't it? So what do you think is the correct way to do that? What do you think is the perfect way to do that? So what do you think, chat? Should I take the knight here and then go with bishop a5? Is this the idea? Like it seems like, or is there a small issue with that? Can you guys see what's the issue? This looks like very straightforward, right? Yep. Do you guys agree with that? Take the knight, then pin the queen. Absolute. Okay, sorry. I'm just reading. Bishop takes knight. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just missing a lot of these things that comes. Bishop takes knight. Then pin the queen. Yeah, it's a small issue. Exactly. And I think we already have the I think frankly, as I think Venki has already put the interesting hint for you guys, right? The very famous one, the very famous hint that you guys need to do this. You see the problem, guys. The issue with this move is that your idea was correct. You guys were seeing it correct. But the small problem was he's going to take it back with the bishop. And now if you're trying this move, it's bad for us because the bishop is going to take your queen. Your queen is also under attack. And if you try to save your queen, by that time either the king will move away or this queen will run away and your whole plan has just backfired. It's not working, right? So you could have done that same idea in a better way. The rook, exactly, chat. It's the rook. So you guys can, I know what you're hearing in your mind right now when they say the rook. Yep, I get it. So it is the rook, chat. It is the rook. We go with this very strong idea here. That is, you take the knight, but not with the bishop. You need the bishop to shield your queen from this bishop when you take it. You're not going to take it with the bishop. You are going to sacrifice the rook. You sacrifice the rook. Now, even if he had taken with the pawn or the bishop, it just doesn't matter. The idea that you guys told me, exactly. I know, sack the rook, yeah. And the idea you guys told me is correct. Now you go bishop a5. So this is very important to understand, guys. Sometimes we see these ideas which looks very normal. You'll be getting so excited as you see it, right? And that's where I think the next world champion, that was Emmanuel Lasker. There used to be this thing they call as the Lasker's law, where Lasker used to say, if you see a good move, right? You see a good move, look for a better one. Okay? Look for a better one. Don't rush with it. Maybe the good move is the best. And if you don't see a better one, come back and do your good move. That's it. Yeah. Wait, I was saying sack bishop and then rook. No. You don't have to. No, then there's a problem, Kite. If you had sacked the bishop first and then the rook, let me show you guys that. Okay, first we'll finish this and that's over. But at the same time, guys, I do understand. If you had sacked the bishop takes. Then if you had taken with the rook, then the queen would have taken the rook and moved out of the pin. Like, then you don't have bishop a5 pin. I hope you guys get that, right? I am all for it. But it is better, yeah. So I think you get this, right, chat? So there you go, chat. We are going fine. I think, should we increase the speed, chat? Like, we are 6 down. I think we can speed up, maybe. You guys want to speed up? But trust me, as the position goes deeper, it's not gonna be easier, right? So it's a pretty high and decent one, R8. It's pretty decent and high. So again, guys, here if you ask me, like, I do see what is happening here, and I think the idea is based upon a concept in chess called overloaded pieces. Like here, one of white's piece is overloaded. It's doing too many things. How do you show it that you can't do everything together? So how do you make use of this position, chat? As I said, it's getting more and more. Pin the knights, opponent plays a6, never reaches dream position. Okay. Anyways, guys, so do join in if you're new to the stream, guys. Like, this is the Sunday tactical training we're going to do today. We are trying to hit 50 position first. Let's see if we can manage to get there. On the way, we might get some wrong, we might get some correct, but we are on the way. If you're new here, chat, do join in. Do let me know what you feel. It doesn't have to be the correct move, because I would love to see how you guys are thinking about it. Yeah. So we keep going, chat. And if you like the stream, do like it. And if you don't find the like button, you can double tap on the screen and you're basically liking it. Yeah. So here we go. Again, position next one. Because somebody has always told me, like, okay, you don't always have to do the super hard positions to be good at it. You can do some simple positions to warm your brain up and find these interesting ideas, right? Okay, I see one move coming up. Somebody thinks f3 is a good idea. We need the queen anywhere else. 7-7. So what do you guys think? F3 is one option. So if you guys think, what are the moves you might be thinking here? One move I would definitely think is rook taking this bishop. One move would be f3. I might even think of these idea of queen taking this and this bishop taking all this, because they are forcing moves. I know it doesn't make sense, but and there is this very popular thing, guys, and I think even Fabiano recently was explaining it, that these are called candidate moves in a position, right? And they are actually connected to each other. These things that you see are basically connected to one another. So there is always high chances that these plans that you're seeing or the candidate options you have seen are literally connected to one another. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think this works with? How can we connect this? Any other option? Like, so one of you guys think it's f3 here. I like f3. I'm attacking this. I'm threatening a mate. And I'm attacking the queen. I think the literally only move they can play is either. So what if they go queen f1 for that? They could actually play queen f1, right? You can, Kite, you can actually battery. That's a good idea. But first of all, we can't do it immediately because the bishop is looking at your rook, right? Bishop's like, oh, no, you don't step there, right? And the second thing is that, okay, the battery is correct. But in chess, what I feel is something very important is speed, you know, like speed in the sense the speed at which you are executing your plans. Maybe you have a great plan, but if it's gonna take forever, that's not great, right? Oh my god, that bishop is yes, and trust me guys, look at these long distance pieces. Okay, there might be one day a bishop sitting here looking at this square. You might put the rook and you might look at your opponent's face and he's like, thank you so much for the bishop, and you'll be like, damn it. That freaking bishop. Yeah. So anyways, chat, what do you guys think here? Let's exchange pawns. Exchanging pawns, should we do that? Like, there's no immediate exchange of pawns that you can see in this position, but f3 is a very nice plan. I'm just checking, what if the queen goes to f1, chat? He sees that, okay, you're trying to checkmate and all, and he goes to f1, trying to support it. So do you guys see the finishing blow there? Absolutely. I'll sack the rook for bishop after queen takes, and then we battery. No. So you were almost correct, Kite. You were almost correct, but then you don't have to sack the queen. So the first idea, guys, you can actually do is f3. Because this queen is overloaded. It's overloaded with too many things to do. It can't take, like, defend everything. It's defending the bishop. It's stopping this attack on the king. So it can't do everything together. It's like the queen's like, who the hell do you think I am to sit here and do all your work? Yeah, the queen's very forward. Exactly. So you go f3, wherever the queen took it, which made easy for us, chat. We are just gonna wing the free bishop. And if the queen had moved to f1, it was again the rook sack. The queen couldn't take it because queen g2 is a checkmate. Too many things to do at the same time is not helpful. In chess, that is not a good thing to do. And I think you are completely better, because guys, sometimes there could be something wrong that could happen. You guys might actually play this move first. You might be like, let me sack the bishop first, but then the queen takes it, f3. This is a bit complicated because he can go back queen f1. You see what happened when you just changed your move order? It just backfired, right? And the queen's just back and they're all good right now. So that's not helping us, chat. So okay, that's cool, but you guys never had it out in that. Happened in London. This happened in a game at London, and can you believe black was actually William Steinitz was actually playing white here, and this chance came up for black to play f3. So that's the whole point, guys. Like, even the world's best players, like some of the greats of the game, can also go wrong. Everybody can go wrong. Oh my god, my ideas are like yeah. So what's your rating? Hey, R8, like, it's good R8. It's like, it's pretty decently high rating. But yeah, at the moment, let's keep it till there. Yeah. Okay, guys, here we go. 8. Let's quickly get to 10, you know. Let's quickly get to 10. Okay, this one's super easy, chat. Like, just a minute to solve this, you know. Like, by the time, just not even a minute is needed. Maybe 30 seconds, chat. Here we go. Let's go. 30 seconds to solve this. Like, this is super easy. You guys don't even need to think here. We are solving it in no time, this one. 30 seconds, chat. Here we go. Go, go, go. You guys have to see it, because we have already talked about this, right? We are looking for more of the captures and checks and everything. So if you think in that way, think about this, guys. Like, think about making a good investment here. A good investment that can give you good returns, right? Yeah, exactly. I bet you have... Exactly, guys. There you go, Ryan. There you go. There you go. We are starting to see some moves. We are starting to see some sacks coming up. There we go, chat. That's the way we got it, right? 30 seconds is all we needed for that. Because the first thing that you guys have to look at positions, guys, is like the checks and captures. There's no check here. Of course, there might be this one check. And you guys might be thinking, oh, it's not working, right? The queen's gonna take me. And this, okay, we're not thinking about that one, because the rook will take you. So just the simple point again, guys. This check, even though looks bad immediately, it can make things better, right? It can make it better here. Exactly, exactly. Now you're seeing it, isn't it? Now you're seeing it. So you do see that this check is bad immediately, but it's not bad after you sacrifice your queen, right? You sack the queen. He takes it, and that's the investment that I'm talking about. You invested a queen for a bishop, and now the knight's like, okay, let's do this. Let's take it. And that's good returns, guys. We just made good returns out of that investment, didn't we? We got how much? We got literally 12 points for 9, and we're up a piece. And this should be convertible for us. If we didn't convert this, that's sad. Oh no, my queen. Yeah. Oh wait, I just realized the queen is under attack. Yeah, so that's the point, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So if you guys just focus on what we are doing, you guys trust me, you will also start seeing these things. And that's why we are doing this. It's okay. So I think we don't have to spend more time on this position. You guys were very quick with that. Let's get to next one. Okay, this is again overloaded, guys. Like too much overloaded stuff happening. So can you guys spot this one? Again, I don't think this needs much of your time. This is immediately something, and there is also a fact in chess that I can say which will help you, right? But I don't think you guys need the help. You guys are strong. You don't need the help, right? You guys are good. You don't need hints or anything, right? You guys are very good at it. This position is again following the concept of overloaded piece, or like a certain piece in chess is not a good defender. It's not a good defender at all. Yeah, exactly. Like it's because a certain piece is not good at defending in chess, and that's the reason this is not working out, right? Good job, guys. Like we are getting faster, and that's what we are trying to do, getting faster and faster at this thinking process, right? And I think these are not super hard ones, even though they are being played by top players. This happened at Vienna in 1873. Long time ago, guys. We are dealing with things that has happened 150 years ago, or maybe more than that. I don't know, like close to, right? 150, 152, like 1873 means 152 maybe. Yeah, if my math is okay. So I see that, Venki, with your strength you are getting them quickly. Take the knight with the rook. Very good, guys. There you go. There you go. 5 3 4 9. I'm trying to call the names out as like Squid Games or something, just to make sure I'm not. So I might be a GM in 19th century. We all are, right? Our chess is like, maybe our chess is made for the 18th and 19th century, guys. We are not meant for the 20th century. we don't deal with engines or anything, right? So that's it, and that's the thing, guys. There you go. I see the moves coming in. There you go. It's Sugham Banya. Okay, Sugham, or Banya, whatever you would like me to call you. I just saw the king is protecting the rook, so taking him away will be good. Exactly. It's like the king is not a good defender in chess, guys. That's the thing. That's the thing, that the king is not a great defender. So that's again an overloaded king. It's like, I'm the king of this kingdom, but that doesn't mean I do all the job, right? I can't defend the rook. I can't defend the knight, everybody. So you sack the rook again. They take it with the king. You just pick up the rook. And you're like, okay, there you go. There we go, guys. So 9 down, guys. So let's speed up. We can do more, right? Okay, this is something I really like. This position is something where you have to consider everything. If you consider everything, you spot everything. I think we had talked about this theme, this checkmating theme, in the second position we did today. There was a position we did, the second position, and this is gonna call you SB. Yeah. So I think king is worth 5 points, since you can checkmate with 2 king. Oh, okay, that's not there. King is actually infinite. There is no sack the queen. Okay, Ryan, there you go. Ryan is the guy who's like, he's always ready to sack the queen, chat. He's there when there is a queen sack, yeah. And all you guys are watching, don't hold back anyone. Join the chat. Let us know what you see. Even if it's a good move, even if it's a bad move, even if you guys say that I want to go pick up a pawn in the corner, even if you say that I want to go attack the bishop, I'm fine, chat. I feel it's all about letting or sharing what we know, right? It's yeah, Ryan. So whenever there's a queen sack scenario, we'll let you know. Yeah, we'll let you know. So we already have one candidate idea coming up about a queen sack. Have you guys thought about it? Did you guys see what is that move that can finish it? Because you need to see what follows it up, right? The Botes, yeah. Botes gambit, isn't it? Queen e3, that's not a bad idea, R8. I see what you're trying to do. You're going here, you might be trying f5 to create an attack on the king. Not a bad idea. So what you're doing is a threat, right? You're trying to create a threat on the opponent. But rather than that, can we be even more faster? Can we make it even faster? Bishop c1 preparing an attack. Very, very interesting idea again. I like that. Bishop c1, you're planning an attack, right? But as I said, guys, sometimes when you're doing good in chess, right, you need to be fast. Like, the speed of your execution is important. So before thinking of the threats, guys, look at all the checks and captures, right? Look at them. Even though if they look absolutely crazy and you feel like, what the hell is that move? Why would I think about it? Because it's a check, because it's a capture. Think about it. Even though it looks crazy, as I said, crazy moves is what, yeah, exactly. Crazy moves is what takes you to finding these brilliant ideas, you know. And Here white does find the brilliant plan, and I think a lot of you guys have spotted it. It's queen takes the knight. You sack the queen, and if they take it, there we go, bishop check. And this is a mate, guys. This is the move we had to see. We had to see the fact that the king is not going out anywhere. And after this check, this is also maybe, I think again you can call this a Boden's mate with the two bishops. I don't know if the pronunciation is correct, but I think it's Boden's mate or Boden's mate, or I don't know. That's the way they call it. So anyways, chat, this is a mate. Again, the king is going nowhere, right? It's a beautiful finish. Absolutely, it is. It is. Cool, guys. Cool that we are getting it. If you like what we are seeing, let's keep going. This one, chat, is actually a bit interesting here. Let's think about this position. Because I don't... I don't think there is a win here, you know? I don't think there is a win here, chat. This could be saving this position. After e3, I saw taking... Yeah, great. I didn't see the same bishop could go to... Exactly, that bishop f8 is what everybody missed in the last one, maybe. If anybody had missed it, that would be the move people miss. This one, guys, I think we are in a bad scenario. Like, sometimes when you're in a bad scenario, chat, okay, maybe we can skip this, you know, like... sometimes saving the position is important. Or let's see if you guys can actually save this. This is a hard one, actually. This is actually a tough one. No, Ryan, this time what happens is that if you go bishop h6, you are one move slow because you are getting checkmated on g2. You guys are getting checkmated, chat. So this one is actually not about, what do you say? It's not about winning. You have to save. You have to save yourself in this position. Can you find a way through which you can actually save this position? Yeah, exactly. Rook attacks the queen. Oh, you mean this one? No, you can't, right? Oh, this idea looks very exciting, isn't it? If the bishop takes, you take and checkmate. If the queen takes, you get the queen. But always see if you are safe, guys. Because if you put it here, you guys can see that this is actually a back rank checkmate on you. So that would be backfiring on you guys. So that's the problem with rook f6. See, I'll make it a bit more easier, chat. Like here, maybe I don't think white found the way out. But this position is not just to win. Even if you give me a draw or perpetual me out of this whole mess, I'm fine. Because I think white's position is really bad here. He's down a pawn. And there is serious attack on white's king. So can you guys save the white king and maybe fizzle this game out? I think this is a good one for even... you strong guys who are good with tactics. I think even for you guys, this is a good one. Trust me. So that's why I'm not skipping this, even though it's not a win. I still believe this is a good find, actually. Chess is not about just winning, right? Chess is not about just checkmates. It's also about saving your positions, right? So have a good thing, chat. You might actually get this one. But this is interesting. This is really, what do you say? Not an easy one at all. But actually right now, guys, I'm a bit confused with what can I do here. Yeah, okay. For a minute, I'm not seeing it. Oh my god, this is so hard for me. This is a bit not easy. I do agree. Like, unlike the other. But the thing about the hard ones, Kite, is that that's how you get better, right? You should not be excited, chat, to do easy ones all the time. Doing easy ones is not the way, right? We can do the hard ones. Check with the bishop. Actually gain a tempo and save the checkmate with bishop to f6. You can do that, right? But I don't think that's helping, because if you do that, I'm going to take it with the bishop. And then if you take it with the queen, I will take your queen, you take me, and then you're still getting checkmated on the back rank with rook e1. At the very end, you guys see that, right? Check, 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 and rook check, and it's a mate. So bishop f6 doesn't work, chat. This doesn't work because trade, and if you take with the rook directly, then you're getting checkmated on g2. So that's the chaos that's gonna happen, right? But you guys can get it. Yeah, you guys get it, right? That's what I'm saying. This is an interesting position. Like, where's all the strong players here? Find me the save. Find me the save here. Because actually in this one, chat, this is more of a defensive exercise. That's what I feel. I feel this is more of a defensive exercise, not just attacking. Chess is not just attacking. Queen f8, yeah? Queen f8, the problem is the rook takes it. But then what's the plan? You take it with the rook, I'll just go king g7. And then there's nothing, right? You're stuck. So there we go, chat. And if you ever get frustrated, not able to find it, tap on your screen. That's how you remove the frustration. That means you're basically liking the stream, and you can like the stream doing that. Anyways, chat. And if you guys are watching and if you're thinking, why can't I like put my answers in, do put it in, do follow. You can see the subscribe button next to it. You can just subscribe and join in. Sack the queen for the rook on e8. No, you can't, right? If you do that, I'll just take it with the queen. But then what? You can't give this check, the bishop's here. You can't give this check, the queen's here. It's not working. So this position, chat, as I mention again and again, it's not to win, it's to save. Even a draw, I'm happy. As white, I'm happy if you guys can get me a draw. So I see the timer is running, chat. Your time's running. Yeah, you can see that the timer is going down below, like the green bar. It's crawling away from you guys. Sack the queen for the rook. At least one threat. That's the idea. So what do you guys think? What does all the other stronger guys think here? Can you guys spot the tactics in this one? Give us a hint. Okay, I'll give a hint. I'll give a hint. Don't worry. Yeah, I will do that. I'll do that. It's a deflection. It's like you're gonna deflect one piece away from a scenario through which you can actually start an attack on the king, which gives you at least a perpetual check. This is gonna end in a perpetual check, where you're gonna perpetual checks means you're gonna give check, 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 and the king can't go anywhere, and it's a draw. That's how we're gonna save this. How do you must be a dying. I get it. Trade queens. So basically, guys, like one of the most, let me give you another hint. One of the most tempting move here, or things that you might work, is if this move works. This move is not working because there are two defenders. Now connect this and you will understand. Like, if you can remove this, if you can remove them, can you make that move work? And if you guys can actually make this move work, then maybe you can create some problems on the king, right? So how do you make that work is the whole point. The time's running, chat. Is there anybody who can make it work here? Can we make this move work? And in the meantime, chat, if you're it's very nice to see that we have passed the goal of 5-5-2-5. Let's hit it. I think with the amount of people joining in, let's try to hit 5-5-5-0 or 5-5-5-5. That's a nice number, right? It's all fives in the chat. So here we go, chat. Like, do you guys see how we can make bishop f6 work here? Oh, I'm just seeing. Oh, okay. I see some moves on f3. What is it possible? Okay, I think queen takes the bishop. Threaten the queen with the rook taken by the bishop. So Aussie. Threaten the queen with the rook taken by the bishop. Oh, there's a problem, Aussie. You can't do that. If you do this, right, then the problem is they could actually take you with the bishop. No, they can't take you with the bishop. So if you do this, they can actually play rook e1 check. You see that? They're going to bring you back. And the moment you go back, or they can even just play the move queen takes g2, which is a checkmate. So you're getting checkmated. I think one of you guys did get it. I did see the answer on this chat, actually. Yeah. But I think I have it. Exactly. Yeah. I think you have it, Venki. That's the move. That is the move to do it. Queen f2, you can't defend that way because the bishop will take you. And then we have nothing. So the whole idea here, guys, is actually deflect this queen away from here. And that is by the move bishop e4. The idea of bishop e4 is that this rook cannot take it. Queen f8 is checkmate. This king, the back rank is weak. And if the queen takes it, now bishop f6 works. That's the whole point. You go bishop e4 here. It defends you from the checkmate. The queen had to take you. Now we hit bishop f6. He has to take you again, right? No other option. You take him with a check. And now the king is not escaping from the checks. He can go g8. You give check on f7. He goes h8. You give check. You save the game. I told you this before. We don't want to win this game. We just want to save the game. Right? Yeah, cool, R8. If you guys wait, what was that a gold idea? I saw the queen takes, but I thought it was a bad idea. No, that's what I say, chat. That's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes the moves that you feel is absolutely not gonna work might actually be the thing. Right? My intuition was spot on like 5 seconds, but calculated everything. That's good. That's good. That's nice, R8. Yeah. If you said bishop e4, that's great. That's great. That's good, chat. That's good. If I missed it, I'm sorry. I might miss some of the moves at some times. But great going, chat. You see that? Now I think we understand one more thing about chess, chat, is that it's not just always about finding the winning moves or the checkmate or anything. Sometimes it's also about finding the perfect defense. You have to save yourself, right? Defense is a great thing in chess. It's really tricky. Yeah, it can be. That's why we are doing this, right? But anyways, you're gonna get a much more simpler one next, maybe. Let's hope we go better. Okay, this one's better, chat. This one's better. This is just a straightforward calculation of your tactics, but at least you must calculate a few moves. My rating is 2235. Okay, that's good. Just got with your help. That's great, man. If you guys are getting it, it's great. But again, chat, as I was saying, and this was played by Joseph Blackburn versus Steinitz, and again, this is your chance to beat William Steinitz. I think this is a very popular position that has come up in lot of puzzle rushes and other stuff. I've seen this position in a lot of books and stuff. So can you guys spot this one? This is a move that we need to find that can finish this off. Can you beat Steinitz here, chat? Can you guys actually beat William Steinitz here? And while you do that, if you're new here, if you're just thinking what are these guys doing here with these positions, we are trying to improve tactics today together. Your chess tactics is just getting better here. It's a tactical Sunday, fun, relaxed stream here. You guys can join in. Let me know. We are trying to hit 50 numbers, guys. We are at 12 at the moment. And trust me, guys, at the end of this, maybe in some streams, we can actually finish this book. This is actually a very popular book. You guys might know it. Exactly, right? You guys, I think you're getting it. Are we getting it? Like, I just think queen at 6 is good. Yeah, that's a good start. Good start. But don't stop there. Think what he will play. Queen at 6, I think his idea will be to king g8. Can you guys tell me why he cannot play king h8? King h8 is lost immediately. Do you guys know why is that? Why is he not going h8? Why is h8 immediately wrong? Do you guys get why is that wrong? Because he can't even think about it. Why is that? Because you get a move immediately if he thinks about that. Yeah, it's literally mate in 1. It's almost mate in 1. Maybe mate in 2. That is, if he goes to h8, you can play rook 2, f8. Right? And that's just literally mate. Exactly. Rook f8. You guys get it, right? There you go. There you go. 8-9. 8-9-3-2 is also getting it. So you can tell me your names, guys, and I will try to say it that way. Rook f8 will happen. So then if you give this check, so that means he's going to go here, right? Now again, I feel it's overloaded. Somebody is overloaded. One of the pieces overloaded. He's like, no, I'm doing too much defenses at the same time. I can't do this. Who's that white piece that's overloaded, chat? Just give me a second, chat. In the meantime, I'll be back in a moment. Just too focused on my hair, you know, sometimes. I just don't want to see myself messed up. Okay. Looks okay now. Looking smart. There we are. So we're back, chat. Okay. So queen at 6, king g8, guys. What do we do after that? What do you guys think? What can we do for this? This is like you guys have it. You guys have the answer actually. You know the answer. You know this move, right? Rook. So what do you guys do? You guys have already seen it. It's just putting all the, like, it's like a jigsaw puzzle, guys. It's just putting all the pieces at the correct point. That's all. You have the pieces with you. Just put them together. That's the only thing you want to do. Oh, am I missing something? Oh, chat. Sometimes my chat's not going up. Rook f8. Oh, great. Mirror on the wall. I know. Yeah, sorry, guys. I was just watching the early chats, you know. My bad. It's too hard for me. I'm 6:30. But that's how you get better, Kite. That's what we are doing this for, right? So, hey, Ozzy, how's that going? So, queen check. And this is the point, chat. This queen is again overloaded. It's defending this threat. And there is this, that's too many things. The queen's like, I'm not here to do too many things. Rook check, queen has to take it, and now queen at 7 lands the mate. There we go, chat. There we go. And that's the way they could have checkmated Steinitz. I don't know if they actually did it. This happened in London, 1883. I don't know if he was actually able to do this mate. or whether Steinitz escaped. There's a lot of these positions Steinitz did escape out of this, you know. Yeah, you guys got it. So here we go, 13 guys. Now we're gonna speed up a bit, chat. It's time to speed up. Okay, but I think like we are speeding up in a tough one. So what do you guys think about this position here? How do we deal with this? This one's like, now it's getting not that easy. It will slowly start getting better. So what is the moves that is tempting for you guys here? I saw it at the last second. That's fine, Aussie Ping. It's like, it's all about you seeing it, right? It's all about seeing it. That's all that it matters. Queen at 6 and then rook f8, exactly. Then queen at 7, exactly, Ryan. That's how we do it, right? That's how we get to it. And all you guys have just joined in. This is a fun tactical Sunday where we train our tactics, because you know what, guys, we can play. We can of course play chess, but just playing is not gonna improve. We need to play. We need to train. It's a balance of both, yeah. It's the balance of both. Queen h3. That's a good start, maybe. Kite, but I don't see the immediate threats, right? If I could have got a knight to g4, then it would have been a mating pattern. But I don't see that happening, isn't it? So think of more plans, guys. Is there anything else that we might be missing? There's a much stronger move. There's a very strong move. So, and I think it's a move that you guys can get also, right? Like, I think it's a move that is not going to be extremely hard for you guys to spot. We have knight f4 in the chat. That is interesting. Knight f4. So you're expecting me to capture, isn't it? But what if I don't capture? what if even I capture? What if I capture with the pawn? Like, if I capture, I don't think there is any checks or anything. There's no queen g4. You can take it with the bishop, but maybe then I'll capture the bishop also. And then put my king to the corner and try to put my rook on this file, you know. Somehow defending through this chaos. I mean the other side. Oh, other side? Can you think about that and let me know the correct notation? Because otherwise I won't be able to see what it is. Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm just too bothered about my hair. So have a good thing, chat. So we already have a move by r8. r8 is coming up with knight c3. Oh, you meant knight h4. Okay. Knight h4, not a bad idea, but I don't see the immediate threat that it causes. Do you guys see any threats with it? Okay, chat, I'm back. So some of the options we are having is knight h4 and but again, I think what is that? Form kite, knight c3 lives. Yes, moving the other horse if he takes with the bishop. Yep, someone did get it. Yeah, exactly. And someone is even explaining it. Life is actually explaining it. That is good. I think you guys did get it, right? Actually, the best move in this position, chat, is actually the fact that you have to see both sides of the board. I think a lot of you guys did think what is happening on this side, right? But unfortunately, the whole board consists of the other side too, right? So there's two sides for the chessboard, and we have to consider this guy. You have to. You can't skip him, isn't it? I didn't saw there was another Aussie. So now you understand, Kite, who I'm explaining this for. So I think Life also got it, and I think R8 also did mention. He mentioned it a lot of times. It is knight c3, chat. The queen has nowhere to go. Actually, that's the key point. The queen can't move away from this attack. There's literally no square for the queen to move safely. And if he does move here, like for example, knight c3, queen d3, I would take, and then fork the rook. This was the key point here. That after that, I can fork it again. And or just win a free piece also on d2. That's also possible. So it is knight c3, and if the bishop takes it, this rook on c1 is hanging. So you win a piece on c1 here. Exactly, the bishop takes it. I can't be this bad. Yes, I can, and I am. So knight c3, guys. He takes it. I think bishop takes it, and we get it. Okay, guys, time to speed up now, right? Time to speed up. We are gonna speed up. We need to hit 50 today. 50 is the task here. Okay, here we go. This one's not super easy, maybe. That's what I feel. But maybe you guys will spot it quickly too. I don't know. You guys have been spotting some of the positions very quickly. Was this a Dutch or something that the F pawn triggering me? Oh, the previous one, yeah. Maybe I didn't look at that though. Bro, I was going for checkmate when it was about winning material. That's the whole point, right? All tactical positions are not just about checkmates. Sometimes it's just about winning. And here, guys, what do you think? It's how do we do this in this one? I think this one is the important thing is about finding the initial move. You know, that initial move is what it's all about. So here we go, guys. Can I play against you? The members 001. We can, remember, like we are just trying to finish this this today's Sunday, just making our brains work well today. I am 1000 in bullet. That is good. No, not bad. You can keep improving, right? King F1? King F1? No, I don't think so. Life has got some interesting ideas already. Isn't it, Life? Don't you? So that's good, guys. I can see all you guys have joined in today. Thank you so much for joining, chat. It's great to see that you guys actually like what we are doing. We are at 36 at the moment. Our aim is just a bit greedy today, but we can aim, right? What's the problem in aiming? They are aiming at hitting all fives today. 5-5-5-5. So that means around 19 more subs and we are there. Anyways, guys, what do you think? Queen F4 is something SB thinks. Sack the king. That is a bit too much. We can go Queen F4 for a surprise check. Oh, you guys are trying for a threat, right? You guys are trying to threaten a discovered check, isn't it? Not a bad idea, chat. But the problem is that I might play King B1 for that. And I just move away from your threat. That is interesting, Aussie. I think Aussie's getting into the groove, isn't it? So we have got some of the moves on the chat. Exactly. I think people are seeing it. The actual idea here, guys, I think King not an employee, but the employer, else I would sack him. Yeah. So basically, chat, the idea here is, oh wait, that thread is good. That thread's good. Yeah. So the whole idea here, guys, is deflection of this queen. My plan is to hit him on E1. This is the plan. The invasion of my queen. And we sacked the rook on D3 for that. And if he had taken it, Queen E1 was literally checkmate on the king. So since he did not take it, I don't know, chat, what do? We bring the next rook in maybe? That makes sense, right? We bring a new rook into the game. Yeah, let's try that. Let's bring the next rook. Okay, that's it. And look at your position, guys. Don't tell me that I don't know how to win this one, right? We don't want to go with that. Okay, anyways, chat, that is good. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. 15. Here we go. Super easy one, chat. Super easy one. You guys have to spot it like 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Game's done. There you go. You guys have 20 seconds here. And we are off to the next one. This is we ain't spending time for this one. By all the things you have seen by now, this should go like just like this. And Steinitz would have lost this simultaneous exhibition game again, you know. Exactly. 3 second find. Very good, guys. Very good. So this Steinitz would have lost this because it's a simultaneous position, and he could have actually lost this game also, because if you did find the best move in this position, that is, it is, yeah, I guess everybody saw it. Very good, guys. Very good. That's the speed that we are trying to improve from this, right? So the more we are going to work on this, guys, trust me, within some time you guys will get good at it. So queen takes f1. There goes it, because that follows with the move. Rook e1 check, and that's a mate. That's it. No spending time on these things, right? It was a grave blunder, because Steinitz' previous move was queen to d5. He played this queen to d5 from c4, which allowed this sacrifice to happen. So unfortunately, right? That's sad. Okay, time for some final Steinitz things to do. And this is again a very typical idea here, guys. What do you think, or how should we go in with the attack here? This is not extremely like straightforward, but of course, intuitively, this should be the first move you see. You guys might be thinking about this as the first thing when you see such a position. So what do you think, guys? We are on 16 right now. We need to be faster. We need to improve our speed here, so that we can get it, right? So I'll try to spend, okay, let me try to spend at least 1 minute on every position. Like I'll just keep a timer here, you know. Let me keep a stopwatch for myself. Okay, there you go, chat, so that I don't take too much time. Okay, sometimes I'm just sitting back there enjoying the position with you guys, you know. take the castling bishop c7. You mean bishop f7? Yeah, Ozzy. A queen sack is rejected, then give check and trade the queens up rook. Are we supposed to watch 5 brilliants in a row, or at least 1 brilliant in each game? You don't even need to do a brilliant. You can just make normal moves and win a game, right? So what do you guys think about this one? Pawn d5, you want to attack the knight? Possible, you can do that, but there is something even better, guys. There's something better. My opponent has been super excited about pushing his pawns here. You can see that my opponent has pushed all his pawns on this side. What is the problem of doing that? What has it done to his position? He has pushed all the pawns on that side. What do you guys think has done to his position? Just think like that, right? They can't do that. They can't randomly push their pawns and feel like they're gonna just storm over us, right? They can't do that because Hosi jumps in. Okay. So that's the problem, is that, guys, this king has become super weak. And now we are going to connect the bishop, the knight, and the queen. I think this is how we connect it. Let this side close. Get knight out of the queen's line. Good idea, but where am I going to do it? Knight sack. Okay, Bunty, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's the things that we need to see, chat. Right? So here, we are going to go with the idea that is knight g5, not e5 maybe, because this knight can take it, and then if queen check, he goes here. We don't have this check because the knight covers that square too, so we have to spend one more move on it. So I think we can start with the move knight g5 here. See, guys, I could also be wrong, okay? Trust me, I could be wrong. Like, it's not like whatever positions we are seeing is correct and whatever I'm seeing is correct. So this check, and of course the plan is queen h5 check, and it's literally done, because if the king goes here, guys, there's a mate with queen f7, king comes out, pawn e5, he can sack, takes, king takes, check this king is going nowhere, check, and that's all over, right? And such an exposed king is not surviving. It's not surviving at all, chat. Okay, so yeah, and here is our moderator. If you guys are enjoying the stream, do like it, share it, subscribe. And that is great. Yeah, and yeah, you can also catch me up on Instagram. Wait, was that a trap? It's a usual tactical strike. It's a very usual tactical strike that happens with knight takes g5. It's a very common tactical strike that happens, chat. Okay, so keep these patterns in your mind. An exposed king, they can't randomly push the pawns like this, guys. So this is something that could happen. Okay, let's go. 17. We have to at least hit 25, guys. Like, we have to hit 25. We can't sit back and think that, okay, what is that? So this is a very easier position. Just let's just win some material, guys. That's all. Can you find me how I can win some material? You're doing great content, man. Oh, great. Thank you. Thanks, man. Thanks. I love to hear that. And to be honest, chat, like it's just that the stream is vertical right now, isn't it? I thought of, like, in future, if we get more subs and more watching and everything, I might move on to horizontal content, and then we can even post these training videos as videos on YouTube, and you guys can anytime sit back and watch them. NA7, there you go. Not surviving. Not surviving unless you are a 50-50 LO like me, yeah? Knight takes pawn. Good job, guys. Good job. I think we are getting it, right? The chat's getting stronger, isn't it? That is good. I can see that the chat's becoming stronger. Knight a7, and then we get the bishop. Absolutely. That is the thing. And you know what they say, guys? These pieces, we call them a bit loose pieces, right? And even this rook is a bit of a loose piece. So loose pieces, there is this very famous saying called LPDO, which says loose pieces drop off. You know, they can't be safe. And that's a very key thing to understand in patterns or tactics, that you can't survive with the loose pieces. They could be taken. Okay. So knight takes a7 check, and then c6 knight and bishop takes. That's perfect. That's the way we do it, chat. Let's go. And this is nice. And how do you follow this up, chat? Is that maybe I'll play pawn to a5 and open my rook and keep the attack going on the king. Okay, that's the way we will plan to keep the attack going. I hope you guys are getting that. Right, there we go. We are getting faster now, chat. Similar pattern again, guys. Like, you guys know this pattern. And I think we're almost at the end of Steinitz. We are going to move to the next world champion very soon. That is Lasker, Emmanuel Lasker. So, oh my God, finally once in my life I saw it. First try. That you see that, Kite, we are improving your life over here, okay? We are definitely improving your life. Anyways, chat, here we go again. What do you guys think of it? And this pattern, I want you guys to definitely see this, because I have shown you similar patterns in these workouts before, right? We have seen this pattern before, so that means we are supposed to get this one. Lasker, my goat. Bishop f7 is yeah, sack the bishop. Good, chat, good. Here we go. This is the whole point, right? This is the whole point. We want to sack the bishop, and we see the pattern, right? The king was not castle. Maybe they played this move bishop g4 a bit too early. They thought, oh, I'm gonna pin it. No, you can't pin it to win it all the time, right? Sack the bishop to the fork. Absolutely. So sack it, you fork it, you get it. So this is how we improve our patterns, right? That was not a bad idea. I see that, Ozzy. Like, you wanted to attack the bishop. If he takes, you take with the queen, and then there is a checkmate, right? But that's a bit of a hope, right? We can't play hope chess. Hope chess is hopeless. I call hope chess as hopeless. You can't hope that he will take it. I think so. Yeah, maybe. I will check that. It was like almost all these games are between the 1875 to 1900 time. But yeah, anyways, this game ended here, guys. Knight e5. Now you will take the bishop, and you're literally winning this position, right? Here we go, 19, guys. Here we go, 19. Let me put the timer. Here. I don't know how easy it is. Okay. At least I'm pretty sure you guys are going to see the first move very quickly. That I'm very sure. You guys will see this first move quickly. Think about it, chat. Because the 7 matches all were decisive. Okay. Okay, cool. So what do you think, chat? What is happening here? Look at all your pieces, look at what they're trying to do here, and see what we could do here. They're saying black is 2 pawns up, but that doesn't stop him from being precise. They want you to be very precise here. How do you precisely take this down? Ah, knight sack, yeah? Oh, what am I going to sack the knight? What do I do that? And any of you guys who are watching, if you feel like joining in and letting me know what you feel like is a good option here, do join in, guys. Don't hesitate. Don't think that is my answer is going to be correct. Am I going to give the correct move? No. Like, it's not about all of that. We are here to have a good time, and we are here to have a good chilled out time, trying to make both sides of our brain work. Yeah. At the end of the day, at least that's what we are doing, isn't it? Queen c5 check. Yeah. Okay. Queen c5 check is okay, man. But then the king will just go back in. Like, can he just go in with this move, king b1? I'm just saying, like, what is the follow-up, though? Like, we need a follow-up, right? Okay, I see some checkmating ideas coming. Take the pawn. Okay. I see that you guys got it. Yeah, exactly. Good job, chat. Good job. Rook takes the pawn. If queen takes, queen c2 checkmate. Good job idea. There we go. You sack the rook here, guys. Okay, there can be a scenario where he might not take your rook. What if he takes your knight, chat? What if he takes your knight? What is the plan for that? No, okay. So there's a lot of people in the chat that I might know. So anyways, chat, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope everybody is doing good. And I hope the chat knows that nobody knows me personally. So it's a good thing to keep in mind. If knight takes the bishop, then it's gone. So yeah, if he takes it with the queen, I think it's just all over. You just go queen c2, and it's just a mate here. So rook e3, they can't take the rook. But what if they take the knight, though? Like, you take it, and if they take it on b4, what do you guys do for that? What do you think, chat? Then take the bishop. If he takes the knight, we give check with the... Okay, don't... No. I think you spotted that it was not perfect before I spotted it, right? But anyways, chat, do join in if you want to let me know what is the moves. That would be nice. If his bishop is gone. Exactly, chat. So see that? I think the chat's becoming stronger. So it is rook e3. If he takes the knight, we just take the bishop, I guess. Yep, we take it, and we are good. So that is 19, guys. Let's keep going. We are getting better. You guys are doing great. Okay, now we have finally entered the era of the great Emanuel Lasker. Steinitz said that, okay, you guys, you did great. We solved 20 Steinitz positions, and now it's to move on. Time to move on to Lasker. The combination. So there's this famous saying, I think, that Lasker says, the combination player thinks forward. He starts from the given position and tries, okay, I don't know. But I think the more important Lasker's thing is that if you see a good move, look for a better one. That's what Lasker says, yeah? So, anyways, chat, let's keep going. And this is a pattern you guys know for sure. We have done this all our life today, right? This is something we have been repeatedly doing today. So, what do you guys think? Let's add some music maybe. I think the music's gone a bit low. Has it? Why is there no music, chat? Where's all the music? I don't know what's with the music. I'm trying to fix that for a second. You guys let me know the moves by then. Okay, now that's better. A bit of music is always nice. Yep. His bishop's gone. We take... Oh, sorry, chat. I think I'm missing this, yeah? Not gonna reveal the address to Condon Falklands. Sack the knight. Sack the knight. Sack the knight. Oh, sorry, guys. I did not see that. I didn't see that you guys had already told the answer. Sometimes the chat's not moving. The moves repeated in 4 puzzles. Exactly. So you see the difference, guys, like SB and everybody. You guys see it. Like some of the times, chat, the positions, the patterns do repeat, right? The patterns do repeat a lot. 1 second. Give me 1 second, chat. Okay, there you go. Yep. So I guess you guys get it, right? The patterns do repeat as we were saying, and it is absolutely correct. In this one, it is the same pattern. Sack the knight. Knight takes g5, and when he takes it, queen comes in. Okay? And if you see how this is getting over, queen e7, check, king d6, again e5 check, takes queen d5, king e7, and that's literally mate. You deliver the mate on e5. You can take the initiative. This move is repeated. If they don't take the knight, can we fork the queen and rook? Yeah, exactly. If they don't do that, you can do that, right? If they don't do it, here knight f7 is coming up. Then the knight f7 fork is coming. Oh, queen h5 is also coming. I think it's over with queen h5 too. So that is again possible, right? So that's great. Going good. We are at 21, chat. We are making progress. Okay, I don't know, but they really want you to understand this pattern, I guess. So no points in guessing anybody. Here the idea is pretty straightforward. No points for guessing, right? If they don't take the knight, yeah. So I guess anybody want to tell the move to make themselves feel better? Anybody wants to make yourself feel better here? Big fan, sir. Yeah, I know that. I know you're a very, very big fan. But anyways, at this point, I won't ever try because I'm disappointed with myself. Don't be, Kite. I think you shouldn't be, right? I think you just shouldn't be. Oh, just give me 1 second, guys. There's something bothering the cam here. Okay, I am back, guys. So anybody wants to feel better by letting me know what is the move here? Sack the knight. Exactly. Sack the knight on g5. Same pattern. He has to take us back, chat, and we go queen h5. And if he goes king here, we continue attacking. Don't take it with the pawn. I guess you can just take it with the queen. And this king is not surviving so much, guys. Right? If he goes back again, check. And if he comes back again, how do you win the rook here, guys? How do you win back material here? Could we also open the rook file? You could do that, but I think how do you win a material here, guys? Do you see how can we win a material in this position? You can bring the bishop, but the better idea is just check with the queen and you win the rook sitting in that corner, right? As I said earlier, chat, loose pieces drop off. Loose pieces don't stay well together. Exactly, right? 22. Now this is making fast progress, guys. Now we are faster, and unfortunately Lasker has a lot of the similar pattern positions. I know you guys don't need time for this again, right? What do you guys think is this one? Same pattern for the last 4 times. I think Lasker has won a lot of his games using this, or he has fell for these ideas a lot. That's what I feel. In the 19th century, things were not easy. This happened in Germany in 1908, like close to 120 years ago. Or maybe to be precise, 117 years ago. What do you guys think? Sack the knight again. Exactly. Lasker's positions, I don't know, chat. It's all about sacking this knight. Okay, they go d5 here. What do you think about this now? Now we have to start calculating. What could be the plan that we have here? So our task here is to hit 25 positions, guys. Then we take it from the... Our final aim would be to hit 50. 50 would be great, but at least 25 would be nice, you know. So queen check, okay, makes sense. What do you guys think? Can they play g6 for it? Is this possible? You know a lot about chess history, by the way. That's cool. Oh, okay. Hey, Gautam. How are you? I see a lot of people that I really know. Yeah. Even though it's Spanish, I do get to see that there's a lot of people in the chat that I know, you know. But unfortunately, the chat doesn't know me. So let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. No, because we take with the knight. Okay, that's a good idea, chat. Let's go for it. Let's see. Queen h5 check, g6, and the plan is knight takes g6, isn't it? I think that has to work. That has to work. And if he takes it, guys, so we have two options here. Do you guys want to take the pawn here, or do you want to go for the rook? What do you think is better? Or they're forced to because we take the rook. Okay, so what do you guys think? Is it really the rook here? Yeah, I guess so, right? I think it could be the rook. Yeah, I think it's a rook, chat. I think we should, or would we take this? This is an option that we have to think about very well. But I do see that he's just running away, right? He's just getting away with this idea. Or is he? I think he is, right? Should we take the rook or g6, chat? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this one? Should we take this? So we are on position 22 at the moment. We are trying to hit 50 in a go. So far everything's been on point. Maybe we go wrong here taking the rook. I have a bad feeling about the rook, you know. If he gets away, our bishop is saved. Taking the pawn, I think, because we need to save the bishop since it's essential. That is a point. But what I think is that, chat, I was thinking of rook takes. They take here and then rook e1 check. Does he actually survive that? I don't think so. So now I'm confused. This is the first part of the positions that I've been confused. And he loses castling. Yeah, bishop plus horse greater than rook. Okay, a lot of you guys have a lot of different opinions here. But I think maybe I just should take the rook. I have a feeling it's the rook. Or maybe, guys, wait a second. Do we have an in-between move before all of this? Should I play something before that? What do you guys think? Should we just play rook e1 check first? What about the check on rook e1? Why don't we add a new piece into the attack? Why is that not considered here? Why can't we just go rook e1 first? Attack the king again. Isn't that a better idea? Like, does that work? I don't know if that works. But let me see, guys. Maybe we need to get one wrong, right? At least one wrong is something that makes us human. So let's see rook e1. Ah, it's alternate. They think it's alternate, correct. Okay, so rook e1 is a move that works. So now it's about these two. It's extremely about just these two moves. And I'm just a bit confused here. I think I can see this king d7. I mean, I do see queen f5, king here, bishop f4, king here. I don't see it. After king b6, is it just a4, a5? Could that be the plan, chat? Or should I just take on h8? Let's see. Let's take the rook. Yeah, it's just take the rook. It's just about taking the rook, and we just win a free position here. Okay. So let's keep going, guys. I think rook e1 first was also correct. You know, like they like rook e1 first also. This is rook e1. Okay, and then how the game went was you take the rook, they took the bishop, rook e1 check, king f7, bishop h6, and he's all busted. The king is busted, and all the pieces are just finished here. Okay. So that is good. Let's get to the next one. Just 3 more to hit the first target. That is 25. And if you're new here, you can join in and let me know. So this is a better one, chat. Finally, something not about sacrificing the knight. How did Lasker convert this? Can you guys see till the very end? It's a 1, 2, 3, 4 move combination maybe. And I think it's not going to be super hard for you guys to spot it. And if you're new here, guys, don't hesitate. Don't feel like, oh, am I gonna, is it gonna be correct what I say? Don't bother about it at all. If you have an answer, you can let me know. Yeah, if it's wrong, if it's correct, doesn't matter. Oh, I think, oh, sorry guys, I missed some chat here. Add more pieces. Yeah, okay. Sorry guys, sometimes the chat's not moving. I did not see the black bishop move. Oh, okay, sorry guys. I sometimes my chat is not moving up. It's just stuck to where it was, so I couldn't see it. My bad. Is it because I've just not done something? No, it's correct, right? Okay, so here we go again. What do you guys think about this one? We are playing the white pieces. How does white do this? Yeah. It's a straightforward tactics here, chat. We are gonna hit it straightforward out of the park. How does white get rid of this position? And try to calculate till the end, or not just one or two moves. There is definitely a lot of tempting moves to start with. And do let me know what you guys think about it. Queen c5. Somebody wanted to play queen c5. Not a bad idea, SB, but queen c5. Maybe your plan is b5 after that. Not a bad idea. I wouldn't call that a bad idea. It's something to think about, right? But can we make it faster, chat? Can we make our execution even more forcing and faster? Do you guys see any ideas that can make it even more faster? Okay. So take the bishop. If he takes checkmate with rook. Okay, so I have kite. What does kite thinks that is happening here? Sorry guys, my device is all messed up, I guess. Our queen is stuck because if she moves away, while the bishop takes the free pawn. Okay, because here kite, the interesting thing is that the pawn is not of big importance here. Like we are not really focused on the pawns. So guys, I think some of you did get the idea here. It is to take the bishop, yeah? But do you guys see how do you finish it off then? How do we finish that off after taking the bishop? So bishop takes, what if the pawn takes? Or maybe let's say what if the rook takes? What if rook takes the bishop back? Let me just try to fix this device, you know. There we go, much better. So bishop takes, what if rook takes back? What do we do? Do you guys get it? Then we sack the queen. Okay, that is cool. You sack the queen. And if the pawn takes it? After that, if the pawn takes it? I will never despise. So I think Venki got it. Rook d5. Yeah, I think you guys all got it, right? Take the rook and then queen f8. Yep, we capture the rook and then queen f8. Don't think it's a checkmate, guys. Sometimes they can give back the queen. But the whole point is that after they give back the queen, you take it, they take it. You're left with that extra bishop and that's what we need to win. So we start with the move, rook takes d5. Then we sack the queen here. If they take it back, oh, they didn't. And if they take it, rook c8, queen f8, you sack, take the queen. And finally, you're left with an extra bishop. And we go on to win that. Queen sack would be wrong. No, queen sack is correct. Queen sack is correct. You can sack the queen. They take, rook takes, queen here, and then rook takes the queen, and you're still left with one extra bishop, chat. And finally, we get a normal position from Lasker. Yeah, long conversion because my opponent will try to flag me forever. Yeah, but maybe if it's a classical, you guys can be happy, right? You guys can be happy. So we're almost there at 25, chat. This is a much more interesting one. I like this one. Now Lasker's positions have started to make more interesting scenarios. This happened in 1924, close to 100 years ago. What do you think, or how did Lasker, like, if you look at this position, chat, I think black would be the happier one, right? His pieces were all active, but unfortunately, he missed, and there is a theme of this tactics, which I think you guys don't need actually. Like, you guys don't even need that theme. Maybe you will get it even without needing the theme. If you don't get it, I can let you know what is the theme, right? And all you guys who have just joined in and you was thinking, what the hell is going on here? We are actually going through a fun tactical training today. And yeah, if you guys like the stream, you can join in and you can let me know. You can let me know what you think about the position. Yep, that's cool. Okay, that's good that you got it. Would you do chess edits like Zeve chess? Sack the horse. We must sack the knight again. Interesting. So you guys see it, right? The whole theme here, guys, is an interference. We call it interference, right? I think that's what we call it. Or you bring a piece and come in between your opponent's pieces, right? Oh, you're thinking about knight c4? It's not knight c4, right? It's not knight c4. It's actually the move is how do you go in between these pieces? We just go with the move knight a4 chat. You block them, and if he had taken my knight with the pawn, I would have just got his rook. So he goes here, guys. Now what do I play? What do we play after this? What is the plan? Are we just gonna take this pawn? Is this the idea? Or is there something else we can do here? Taking the pawn is an idea, chat. I agree. I totally agree. Taking the pawn is definitely an idea. But there is, yeah, exactly, Ryan. I think his queen, hit his queen with the knight. That's a good idea. Knight c5 is not a bad idea, chat. It's a good idea. And threaten the weak pawn. Very good, Ryan. I think you got it. Nice, nice. The idea here is that, guys, your queen is not active in the game. You want to activate the queen, right? So queen b2 attacks the rook, forces him to go b4, and once he goes b4, now we play the move. This pawn. We want to activate the queen here. That is the idea. So queen b2, attack the rook. They're forced to play this to save the rook. And now rather than going for this pawn, which can be taken any day, let's go for this guy, e5. And now c5 falls, c7 falls, everything falls, and black is just destroyed. Yeah? Yo, it's been a while, bro. How are you? Hey, Andrew, like long time. How's it going? Back in Texas, if I'm correct, right? How's it going back in Texas at the moment? How's the weather? How's the winter coming in? And threaten the pawn. Yeah, that's great, chat. I think we are getting it right. And if you guys are new here, do join in. Because I had taken a long break, Andrew. Like I was not here for some time. I was traveling and a lot of those stuff. But yeah, now we are back to some streams these months, and it's gonna be fun. Damn, your memory is good. No, I kind of try to remember things like that, like from where people are, or like when you have said it. I remember Texas chess players. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember things, you know. That's all. But anyways, guys, here we go. Next one. This one's also something that is not like directly winning the game or a checkmate, guys. We just need to get an advantage. And what do you guys think is the best way to get an advantage here? It could even be an endgame with one one simple advantage. How do you gain an advantage in this position that you're seeing here? Yeah, I'm from Texas, but I'm not there right now. I got a new career. I'm a truck driver now. I am in Pennsylvania. Okay, at the moment it's super cold here. Yeah, I understand, isn't it? It's like deep into the, the winters are coming, isn't it? Pushing the pawn. No, we are playing black, right? We are playing black, so we ain't pushing the pawns. So we don't want to push the pawns. Sack the rook, take pawn, hit his queen. Okay, so we're getting some options here, guys. So if you're new here, you can let me know what you guys also think about these positions. This is 25, and we are working on, like right now we are at the second world champion. That is Emmanuel Lasker. So what do you guys think we do here? Queen d5 check is very interesting, Sahu. But the problem is that queen d5 is not working because rook's like waiting for you. He's like, how dare you put the queen there, right? Rook g1, then queen d5. No, it doesn't work, man, because rook g1 is interesting, but he can also take it with this, right? The queen can take it. Your queen d5 idea is not working. Even if he took it with the rook, it was not working, because queen d5 check, he has rook g2 and he can block you, right? So that was not working. rd5 gold light. rd5 gold. You mean re5 gold light? Is that what you think? Because yeah, okay. So some of you guys are actually thinking about this now, which is quite interesting. I think gold light also tried mentioning that, right? After rook e5, queen g3. Queen g3. Why would they go queen g3 though? Rook d1 if king g2, then rook d5. Yep. Okay. Hit is rook and king is second. Yeah, exactly. So I guess you guys are getting to the plan, right? It is actually this forced move. So that's what I'm trying to let you guys know, right? Always think about the forcing moves first, guys. The only mistake that was happening is sometimes we think about the threats first. That's not the way to go. We try to think about rook e5 here. And if they actually take you here, we continue with the plan. Queen f3, check this king. Now wherever the king moves, I'm gonna win back my rook with a check again. Otherwise it would have been a perpetual draw. So I get it with a check. And if the king moves, guys, I just return back home. We are up a pawn. And I wouldn't say this is a super easy win. But of course, if you can trade the queens, find ways like queen f5, this is definitely your game. Yeah, it is a bit drawish, but with the king this exposed, with the black king white king so exposed, I think we can convert this, you know. Like if you can manage to get the queen trade here, I think it's all over. And it's so hard for white to defend. Like this queen and games is super hard to defend, right? This game went on for like more than 55 moves, like 10 to 15 more moves from here, and then white went on to win this. I got it. Drawish. Yeah, it is a bit drawish, that's true. I agree. So here we go, guys. Like, okay, what about this one? I think it's getting a bit more smoother now. I think we are getting a bit more smoother. But here, okay, so we have changed. We have changed the world champion. We have like moved on from Lasker, right? And the next world champion you guys have here is Capablanca. It is Jose Capablanca, one of my favorite players of all time. I love the way he played this endgames. And yeah, the pawn structure is kind of good for black, but I might blunder the endgame or something. Yeah, queen endgames chat is not easy. You need to be super careful. You need to be very careful in queen endgames. So here we go. It is a Capablanca position, and as I say, I just love the Capablanca positions. I just love it. So what do you guys think about this one? King e6 leads to a lot of things. Take the horse. Oh, no. Let's not do the horse thing, right? Because can you take it? You can't, because what's the problem? If you take it, you are missing that one of your own piece will be hanging if you do that. What happens if you take it? Knight e6 leads to a lot of things. No, it doesn't. It leads to a loss immediately, because unfortunately, guys, your queen here is like, what the hell did you just do? Why did you even just sack me? Why did you sack the queen, right? The queen's gonna be really frustrated. No, checkmate. No, queen is gone. Yeah, exactly. There's a problem with the queen hanging, right? So be careful, chat. Be careful. You don't want to miss long distance attacks, isn't it? But anyways, if you guys have any other ideas, this is a concept that a lot of people miss a lot, because it's an imbalanced trade that sometimes people don't consider at all. People a lot of times don't even consider this trade. So have a good thing, chat. And if you're new here, we are on a tactical spree. We are trying to solve 50 positions at the moment. We are at 26. First phase is done. We finished the first world champion, that is William Steinitz. We finished Lasker, and now we are at Capablanca, the third world champion. One of the strongest, guys. And I've even heard that there was a time in Capablanca's career where Capablanca went on for 10 years where he never lost a game. Of course, like at those days, the number of games would have been less. Like you don't play a tournament every Sunday or every Saturday. That doesn't happen. But still, 10 years. Wow, that's a bit too long, isn't it? Push the pawn instead of the exchange. Push which pawn, man? Like which pawn should I push? You sure about that? Think about it. Think about it, guys. Bishop d1 and then rook e6 is something people say. Bishop d1 is not a bad idea. Or you could try it. But there's a stronger move, guys. Pawn to b4. Oh, but why? Why, Ankit? Why would I do that? Damn, I didn't see the pin. Yeah. I am thinking of rook trade. Rook trade, it's okay. Move rook to f6, FTF classic. Okay, we have got new people coming in. Like new people coming in. Rook to f6 actually, absolutely. Yeah. You guys are getting it. Good job, guys. And this is the reason I told you that this might be a bit tricky, that you don't think about it. The whole point, guys, is two minor pieces in most of the positions are better than the rook. If you can get two minor pieces, it will be black Jose, right? I mean, queen h4 after bishop d1. My first few OTBs, I saw the clock and panicked so much. That happens to a lot of people, right? You think like your time is gonna end immediately. It's as if like, oh, my time is gonna be over. Don't think like that. You will have your time. Like be relaxed. You don't need to panic, right? At the end of the day, what's gonna happen? Lose a game. That's it, right? we get the next chance. But anyways, guys, this is the idea. You guys got it. It's rook f6, guys. And if you're thinking why are you giving it up for a knight? We're not giving it up for one knight. We take it back with the rook, and there is a double attack on the queen and the knight. And once the queen moves, you get the other knight. So basically, you're giving it up for 2 knights. And if your math is good, I think 2 knights are 6 and 1 rook is just 5. So I think all of our math is good, right? It's not bad. Yep, rook f6 is very promising. Rook f6 is the idea. There we go, chat. We are doing good. We are doing good. Like, we are almost getting there. I know it's not easy, but we are getting there. This is super easy, chat. Only 25 seconds or maybe 20 seconds. You need to find this. You need to spot this in the next 20 seconds. No time. No more time. Like, you have to spot it immediately. Like, we ain't giving extra time here. No extra time here. 20 seconds. Knight h5? You mean knight h6? No. No. Don't panic. Like, there could have been a winning idea here. This is that super first one. Yeah, okay, I see one of you want to sack the queen. Any others? Any other moves? I think we almost got it, right? Take the horse. Good job, guys. Good job. So that's it. Some positions, guys, like these patterns should hit you immediately. You shouldn't be like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? No, nothing. Just take the knight. Just take it. Check, and the queen's gone. Right? And I'm pretty sure Capablanca would have had a nice time there winning this game. So that is good. That is again a good win. Here we go. 28, chat. We are moving faster. And all of you guys are joining in right now. You're not left behind. You are on track. We are trying to hit. And you know what, guys? This could have been a position that Capablanca could have lost. He was playing this guy called Pomeroy in St. Louis. The St. Louis has a lot of chess history. And this was a simultaneous exhibition. And what does a simultaneous exhibition in chess means? Like, one person plays with 5 to 10 people, or like 100 people, or like 150 people at the same time. So Capablanca was doing a simultaneous here. And everything was looking good for him. Like, Capablanca had an extra piece. Even if black takes the piece, Capablanca was like, I have a better pawn structure. Your king is bad. But this is the power of tactics. Even the world's best players can go wrong immediately. And here, there was something Capablanca had missed. Can you guys spot what he had missed? Rook h8. If the bishop moves, then we do queen to h2. Not a bad idea, man. Not a bad idea. But the thing is that the bishop will rook h8. The bishop moves with a check. You know, so you're not gonna get queen h2. And then when the king moves, he might play g3 and stop your idea. Right? Your king is a bit too weak here. But I think I did see the answer here. Right, I did see the answer. Somebody, rook takes pawn in front of the king, queen gives check, and then rook gives checkmate. Okay, rook g8 and then queen h6. I think you guys are almost there. A lot of you guys are almost there, but rook to corner may be better. It's a free bishop. Take the knight. Okay, so I guess you guys are getting there. You guys are almost there. Yes, sack the rook. Absolutely, guys. There you go. Think about the force moves and see, somebody as solid as Capablanca. Capablanca was considered one of the hardest people in the world to beat because his endgames were so good. He was so strong in the endgames and he could save anything. But that's the thing about tactics. Tactics can just ruin anybody, right? And here we go. Rook sack here first. This was the move. And then again, chat, it's not to take the bishop. How do you follow this up with? You might think like, okay, now I will take it and then maybe bring my rook and stuff. But how do you follow it? On the rook. Yeah, exactly. The rook, isn't it? So you follow it up, check with the rook first. Exactly, Andrew. There you go. You check with the rook first, gain that tempo. Now when the king moves, you can take the bishop with another check and you're finishing this off. And even Capablanca could have lost this game. And yeah, I think this happened also. I think in the simultaneous, Capablanca did lose this game. Rook g8. You guys get it? This is the point of trying to be very good with your tactics, that some positions even you can take down someone as strong as Capablanca can go wrong when it comes to tactics. It's a very, very good. Damn, I saw the one thing right away. Okay, what about this one, guys? Maybe you guys will see this also right away. If things are going well. This is again, I think this happened from the same simultaneous exhibition at St. Louis. Again Capablanca, but this time Capablanca is like, now I am the one who's gonna do the better things here, not you guys. Right? So what do you think here? It's white to play. How do you finish this off? How do you just finish this one? I see some intuitions coming, yeah? I see you guys are having, your intuitions are getting better. Good job, chat. Good job. I think definitely the time we have spent is working well. Pawn to h7, then queen to g8. No, that's not working, man, because immediately if you play pawn h7 first, they take your queen, right? So it's not working. That's not working. Immediately push the pawn and then threaten to promote. So this pawn move is not working, guys, because your rook is hanging. So you can't, I mean your queen's hanging, you can't do it. So sack the queen, exactly. Oh, you want to sack it with the queen here, yeah? So are you guys thinking about queen g8 sack? But then he takes it, right? If you go queen g8, he's going to take it with the king. Then what do you guys do though? Then if you go h7, I'm going to come back to here. Or even I can move away because my bishop is blocking the h8 square. But I think I can go king here, right? So queen g8, king takes h7. And I think I can just, oops, what's with the arrows? Yeah, and I can just go back to h8. Hey Alien, how are you? Find the right squares, guys. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Now we are getting better, isn't it? Now it's getting better, chat. It's not, the square is not g8. The square is actually g7. This is the square we are trying to do this. Yeah? So it's the sack is on queen g7. Look at that. That's a crazy sack. Whoa. That's a brilliant. Capablanca used to do brilliancies even before it was a thing on chess.com, you know. So queen g7, that's the finishing move here. They can take it with the rook, they can take it with it, but you're clearing this line for your rook. And with this check, chat, you take it with the pawn, okay? That's the key thing. It's a double check on the king. The king had to move, and now we land the final blow, rook h8. Look at that beauty. That's a beauty, right? That's a beauty. Exactly. Hey Alien, I hope you're doing good. Your day, I hope the Sunday is going well. So here we go, guys. We have reached 30. Like by now our tactics should be absolutely on point. And I think this is a super easy one, guys. Maybe a 15-second position. And I'm interested to see that this was played by Frank Marshall versus Capablanca in New York, 1910. So 10-second position, guys. 10-second position. I think you guys check with it exactly. You're like, oh, I don't need 10 seconds. I just need 1 second for this, right? And all you guys who have just joined in, do join in chat. Like, let me know what you guys see, okay? We get his queen. Exactly. There you go, chat. Bye, queen. Exactly. Good job, right? This is what I'm saying. This is the speed we are going to gain from this. Check. They have to take you. And now you take it. And if you look at the position, you have two rooks. They have a rook and a bishop. And Capablanca said, that is good night for you. Okay, chat, what about this? Let me see your tactical skills here. Like, let me see your tactical skills here. Again, maybe 30-second position. This is again a 30-second position. Nothing more. 30 seconds. Here we go. Discover attack on the queen. Exactly, right? 30-second position again, guys. So we're going to speed up now. You guys have become good. Now you don't need time. I've been giving you a lot of time. So no more time now. 30 seconds. Here we go. I think you guys are seeing it, yeah? You guys are seeing it. There you go. There you go. Nice fork. Exactly. So what is the idea, chat? What do we do here? I think you guys have already seen the first move, isn't it? And all you guys like joining just now and thinking what the hell is going on here. A lot of people just getting excited about some chess moves. It's just that we are solving some very cool and easy and simple but yet very common patterns that can happen in your games. So you guys can join in too. Sack the rook, yeah. Get his knight and then rook and the king with our pawn. Perfect. There you go. GG. That's game over. Sack the rook. They can take it back, chat. But then comes the pawn for the rescue. G3 check. The king had to go back. I just take the rook and we win this one again. Right? There we go. And that's GG for your opponent. Absolutely. We are moving faster, chat. Okay, so what the hell is about this one? Okay. I don't see this one, chat. I don't see the ideas at all. Like, we are playing black. Really? Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe I do see an idea. For a second, I was like, what do I play here? I don't see anything. But I do see a move here. This is a bit of simplifying the position, maybe. And getting it to maybe a winning endgame, if you ask me. I would like to have a winning endgame here. Not the most easiest, guys, but I think, again, you guys can get it. And the sub goal maybe before we end the stream today might be 5555, so that's 14 more subs yet to go. You guys can always sub if you like the stream, yeah? Because our moderator goes missing one time or the other, so it doesn't happen. Queen for a queen. How's that? How do we do that? Queen for a queen? I think some ideas are coming up. The rook. Okay. Okay, so I see the ideas are coming up. C4, C3. I see the idea, Sahu, but the problem is that immediately your queen's under attack. And the bishop's attacking your rook also. Maybe actually there's a lot of problems on the way for you. There's a lot of attack here. This battery is dangerous. You can't leave the back rank and go somewhere. You might get checkmated on G8. So there is problems here. I think somebody has already spotted the idea here, which looks nice. Bro, sack the rook again with our room. After rook h7, c4, c3. Rook h7, I don't think we can do that. Because at the moment your pieces are too much attacked, right? Everybody's attacked so many times. So I don't think we have time to move the rook anywhere because your queen will be taken. Exactly. So I see that, guys. I do see it. I was just seeing what the others were saying. I see the correct answers. Don't worry. I see that you guys are seeing it, right? So basically here what we do is that we try to turn this into a winning endgame, a much more easier winning endgame as we sack the rook. They take it back. And the moment they take it back, now you take the bishop with a check chat, and wherever the king moves, you can take the pawn back. You have two connected pass pawns going all the way, and this endgame is winning. This will be winning. Rook f2 is the way. Good job. We are going on point at the moment. Good job, chat. Good job. Again, one of Capablanca's best one. 33. There you go. Again, maybe what do you call this one? I would call this a 30-second position. Yeah, there you go. 30-second position, chat. But you have to be on precise, okay? Be precise. Try to be precise with this. It's a 30-second one, but you can be precisely finding till the end. It's like a 2 to 3 move combination. That's all. You guys can be very precise with this one. What do we do, chat? Can we hit 50, chat? Are we slowing down, or can we get it? Can we get to 50 today? Sack the rook. Okay, okay. Take the knight with the rook. Okay. What if the rook takes it back, chat? What if the rook takes the knight back? I do agree that I can take it, but what if the rook takes the knight? And sack the rook again? Do we have more than one rook here? Okay, so see, that's nice. That's nice. How you see that? You're starting to see it. Good. Knight f6 is the idea, but we start... Okay, you guys said... Okay, so sack the rook is good. My doubt was what if... oops, sorry. My doubt was what if the king takes it? I mean, not the king. What if the rook takes it? Exactly. Then you don't sack another invisible rook. You don't sack another invisible rook. Then you actually sack the queen. You sack the queen after that. I think there's two ways to actually do this, guys. One is... okay, there is no two ways. I was just thinking why we couldn't do... Rook queen takes g5 first. I was just considering it. We are up by a knight at the end. Exactly. So you can sack the rook here, guys. Let's see if that's the way. Oh, that's alternately correct. So there's two ways to do the same position. One is to sack it with rook takes the knight. And another one is to the one that I was thinking, that is queen takes g5. You can do it in both ways. Even if you play this first, they take back. I think you can just take it. And if they ignore your rook and go here, that's still not working because the check and they lose the queen. So it's rook sack now, and the beautiful knight fork, and you win the queen on d7. There we go. Smooth, smooth as butter. Queen to g5 is working, bro. Too, yeah, exactly. That's working too. There we go. Capablanca's positions. Yeah. Okay, chat. So this one, super smooth. 30-second position again. It's not. I'm not saying it's gonna be game over, but at least you're winning simple material here. If not, if he like goes for it, it's game over too. So what do you guys think? How do you win this out? So we are playing the white pieces here. How do you do this? Rook e8, very tempting, isn't it? Very tempting move. But the queen takes it at the moment, right? So I think it has some connections to what you're thinking. So you have actually given everybody a hint at the moment with that move. Can I sack it? Can I sack the rook again? Like, Won't he take it? I don't see sacking the queen working, chat. So anyways, chat, in the meantime, while you're frustrated, you can double tap on the screen. That means you're liking the stream and you're subscribing and everything. So saving the queen, yeah? What do you guys think? What is the way to hit it? Rook e7, then bishop takes. Rook e7 doesn't work, right? Because the knight can take it, the bishop can take it, this rook can take it. There's a ton of pieces that can take it. You can't expect that it's only the queen that will take it, right? You have to consider everything. Because then it will be hope chess. We are playing chess on hope, right? We don't want to do that. Sack the queen. B7. Whoa, that's a big sack. Don't do that. The bishop takes it, right? We don't want to sack the big dogs in the room, right? We don't want to sack the queen. That's gonna be a very dreadful sack. I think sack the queen for the pawn. That could be somewhere to start with, but why? What is the whole idea behind it, chat? Rook takes as well. I don't think it's a rook takes idea. Think about it, chat. It's not super complicated. You guys can get this. It's like you're missing long distance ideas. There's some long distance things that you guys are missing. That's all. Okay, and what if they take it, Ryan? What if they just take you when you do that? What do you think about that? What if they take it with the queen? Sack the queen ahead of the black queen, bro. Then rook e8. Then the queen takes the rook, then check is covered by... Exactly. So the thing that you had to see, chat, was this point. This is the key point you guys had to see, that the bishop's covering this f8 square. So you can literally sack the queen, because if they take it, this works because rook f8 is not working. This defense is not working because of your bishop on a3. So this rook check on e8, and you take the rook, and that's literally game done and dusted. That's good night. Behind bars. Another Dutch player. Yeah. But this game actually happened in the F pawn, right? So they're really criticizing the Dutch opening here, isn't it? That's true. Wow, this guy had a really cool name. This happened in New York in 1915. It's Albert Burgard Hawks versus Capablanca. So what do you guys think about this one here? I think this is a bit of, again, some overloaded piece ideas coming up, chat. This is a bit of overloaded pieces ideas. And in the meantime, chat, can we hit the sub goal? Will we hit the sub goal today? You guys think about this. This can be done a bit quick. This is again the theme of overloaded pieces. Too many pieces helping each other. I think this will be good for you. That's what I was saying, bro. Yeah, I got it, Alien. I got that you got it. Sometimes don't think that I'm ignoring the correct answers. I'm just replying to the other options first before I come to the correct answer here. So we are at 35, chat. We have been making quick progress after we moved from 25. You guys are doing good. We are doing great. Let's see what happens from here. Let's keep it going, guys. What do you think? Oh, it's black to play. I feel it's connected to overloaded pieces, you know. I think it could be overloaded pieces. I think we have a high accuracy in this today's session, guys. Like we almost literally have around close to 100% accuracy, I guess. At least sack the bishop, take the pawn. Okay, why would I do that? Like, what are the options if they do it? Like queen takes and bishop takes is an option. What do we do for that? Okay, I'm back to solve your puzzles. Okay, Andrew, that's great. I hope you're riding safe though before you're doing it. I think beyond 2 to 3 moves. Exactly. Like, try to not stop at one move, guys. Try to solve the whole thing. Try to visualize the whole thing. I think in one of the upcoming streams, I'll show you a position which was close to a mate in 20 something moves. And you can literally actually visualize it. So yes, bishop takes. Okay, I'm back to, so bishop takes. I'm not driving at the moment, not working. Oh, okay. I was just kidding. But be safe, you know. But anyways, coming back to this one. If bishop moves, we take the knight. Queen takes it, and if queen takes, we get the rook. And I think that's on point. We have got that because this idea, chat, is actually bishop e4. You sack the bishop here. They have two options: queen takes, bishop takes. But whichever piece takes it, chat, what happens is that if the bishop takes, this c4 knight is hanging, and if the queen takes, I guess this rook is hanging. So it's overloaded pieces. They were overloaded with too many things to do. And I think we start with bishop e4. I think for me personally, I would be happy to go to an endgame and grind it out. But I don't know, you know, like maybe rook takes it. Yeah, rook takes it. Okay, they're like, okay, it's just you who's excited about endgames, not us. So Capablanca was not excited about endgames. I think okay, of course, he is the endgame maestro. But okay, he thinks d4 is under pressure and he's just winning. Invest our bishop, yeah? Bishop takes pawn, then knight is gone, and if the queen takes, the rook is gone. Absolutely, chat. So we are getting there, chat. I think definitely after the 50 ones we hit today, we won't be the same person. Yeah, we won't be the same guy who misses tactics, right? What do you guys think about this one here, though? This is a bit of an interesting decision to make. I also see, I'm pretty sure we both see the first move. We also see it, but it's definitely an interesting decision. Like these conversions, and I think if anybody could have done that, it would have been Capablanca. So we already see some ideas, right? So so what do you think? I'm very sure there's one move that hits you guys immediately, like the first thing that's hitting you. And that's what we are trying to improve here, guys. With all these positions we are doing, we are really trying to increase our intuition to think about these moves very quickly. So what do you guys think? How do you hit your opponent here? Again, lot of rook sacks, yeah. So that is a good idea, chat, and I think that, like, why am I not going into more of the ideas here is because that is the most sensible idea to think about. Rook takes e6. There's nothing more to think about here because the king takes it. Bishop d5 check. We follow it up with bishop d5. The king has to move. You take the rook. You could argue the fact that is that clearly winning. I can say that it's not. Yeah, it's not an immediate win, but you can play it out. You have a very good protected pawn here. You have a pawn this one, and the king is advanced. Your bishop is there. So if there is a chance, this is the one. Okay, if there is a chance to play for a win, this could be the idea, and you take it on g8, right? Of course, there has to be like there will be a fight, but unfortunately, black's rook has to fight against the c4 pass pawn, then the g pawn. There's too many weakness for black that he can't handle together, and that's the reason he's losing here. We have probably, yeah, we are winning pass pawns. Absolutely, you're correct. So 37 chat, 37. We are closing on to 50. 37 is here. What happens here though? Oh, this is an interesting one. I think. I remember seeing such patterns before. I'm just thinking, how do you win it though? Oh yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure there is a lot of tempting moves that can come to us here, but actually the finish is very easy. The finish is actually the easy way. Don't think, so my tip for you guys is don't think about the complicated moves. Try to think about the easy ones. Okay, try to think about the easy one. Ah, you see that? Sack the knight. Yeah, queen to h6 and take the pawn checkmate. Okay. And that's what I'm saying, chat. Don't think about the complicated ones. Think about the easy ones. Isn't there an easier finish we have here? Oh, that's an interesting idea, guys. You're all thinking about knight g6 check, right? That's what I'm saying again. You see, that was my tip for you guys. Don't think about the complicated one, because knight g6 doesn't work because this pawn is gonna take it. You guys are all thinking about what when the h pawn takes it. Then it's a beautiful checkmate, right? Then beautiful check here and mate. Cool idea. Very nice. Good that you saw that. But we don't need to do all that. Let's finish it easy. Sometimes to play simple chess is very important, guys. Okay. Behold the pattern. So exactly, it's a forced mate. Exactly, chat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Exactly. Behold the pattern. Good job. Like you're going. And Andrew, good job. Yeah. But my idea is great, and mate in 2 also. Yeah, I see your idea. Okay, you wanted to put the queen here, right? It's a nice idea. But maybe I can just sack my rook for it, right? I can put my rook on g8 and then stop your mate. And if you take me with the knight, I take the rook, and where's the mate? I still stop the mate, right? I will sack my pieces to stop the mate. So yeah, exactly, chat. So this was actually mate in 3. Yeah, it was a mate in 3. Absolutely, you guys are correct, right? So you don't need to do rook queen at 6, Ryan. Like, but trust me, even I also thought about queen at 6 immediately as I saw the pattern. But it's actually not queen at 6. Sometimes it can be deceptive, right? Some moves can be deceptive. It's a very easier way to finish. That is, just simply take it with Bishop g7. That's it. You don't need to complicate, right? No need for knight g6. No need for queen h6. Just go queen g5 check. And what do? They just have to go to the corner and we finish with queen to f6. That's the mate. You get it? What if I take with the bishop? Exactly. Queen h6. There was no need for queen h6. Exactly. Even queen g4 was a thing for queen h6, right? This one, exactly. Like they could have actually gone for this idea. Even knight e2 check, guys. And oh wow, maybe you could have got checkmated. Queen h6, we are getting checkmated, chat. Knight e2 check, king h1, bishop g2, king g2. And can you believe that you will get checkmated with the same pattern if you had gone with it? That is such a thing, right? That would be so tragic. Look at that. Same checkmating pattern could have happened reversed on you. Right? Why do I solve puzzles so easily, but when it comes to playing I suck? It's not like that, Andrew. Like it's like what does this solving stuff help you is because it should really help you. It's the only problem is we are not connecting the things we are learning into the games. Like when you're playing your games, you need to connect some things. Then that is when it becomes much more easier, right? So. Anyways, chat, it would have been crazy if we got checkmated like this, right? So last 12 positions and we are done. We are done with the first 50. And at least I think we will be pretty happy with it. Okay, guys, again, super easy. I wouldn't say super easy. Oh yeah, I would say super easy. Okay. And trust me, again, the tempting move is not the move. I am very sure the first move you see is not the move. The position was do or die. Yeah, exactly. Right? So here, guys, this is check and get his rook. Nah, that's what I'm saying, right? The first move is not the move. The first thing you guys see might not be it. Look at it carefully, chat. Look at the position carefully. Don't go in. Look at the whole chessboard all the time. Don't look at one or two pieces, yeah? Rook e1, queen a1. But remove the queen first. Rook check, bro. Okay, rook check. The queen checkmate. No, it's not a checkmate, right? Rook check. The problem is the king will just go here. Maybe you don't. So first of all, what we have to spot, chat, is that we don't have this check. We don't have queen h1. It's not happening because of this. This is something you had to see. A lot of times, trust me, guys, people will give a check on h1 and that's your day. That's the golden day for you. You can just take it with the queen. Right? So rook h. I see one of you guys did see the move. One of you guys did see it. One of your ideas is correct. I'm just trying to see if more people get it before I reveal what it is. Rook check the queen is not a checkmate. Yeah, so that's not a checkmate, definitely. But of course, one of you have actually got it already. That is good. We get a new person on the chat and he's like, wait a second, I've had it enough. I need to tell the answer right now. Yeah, exactly, chat. Exactly. It is actually not any of this. It is removing. This is actually the defender. The fork that we are trying to make work is this, right? This is actually not, I mean, the skewer. The skewer you guys are trying to make it work is not the one. The real tactics here is not this check. The real tactics here is actually this check. This is the real idea. And you just need to make this work. That's all. And it's easy to make it work. Exactly. It's easy to make it work. Rook d3, sack it. And now make it work like this. So sometimes, chat, we might be stuck with something we have seen. Don't be stuck with yourself. Try to see 2 or 3 candidate ideas immediately and then let's think about it, right? So now we go queen here and you're just picking up these pieces. So you check it and you just win it. There we go. We winning more pieces here, chat. You get it, right? So no, that was a skewer. It was not a pin. A pin is when a smaller piece is stuck to a bigger piece, but this is a skewer. This is called a skewer where you're attacking the big piece. The big piece has to move and you get the piece behind it, right? So I hope I'm helping you guys out with some chess vocabulary also. Okay, guys, so this one is a 10-second position. Yeah, maybe a 10-second position. What do you play? 10 seconds, guys. Or not 10 seconds. What do I say? 30 seconds, maybe? Just win me a material, guys. That's all. Just win me material. That's all that I want from you guys. Just win me material. You see that? Oh. Then, what's your name? Carlson? No. It's something similar, yeah? Just kidding. I think you guys got it, right? I see the chat coming up. But where is it? Where is the chat? Pawn push is not bad, Andrew. You can try creating an attack, but if you do that, I might just move my queen, and if you take me, I just put my king and use the pawn. Okay, but I see what you're trying to do, right? I see what you're trying to do, but is there something better? You almost got it, man, but just got the notation wrong. You need to correct your notation. Just correct your notation. You mean fork, right? There you go. Now the chat is going better. I also feel this could be it, chat. I think so, right? Don't you think so? This is the move? Don't you think bishop at 7? I'm not sure, chat. Like, I could also go wrong, okay? So we could go wrong here. But I feel this has to be it. Yep. But now what do we play, chat? Like, where do you put it? I have a move. Like, I feel I know where to put it. What do you guys think it? Oh, sack the bishop. Exactly. You sack it. They move it. Now, where do I put the bishop now? No, I don't think I should play this, right, guys? Because don't you think that we are just messed up with the king? Like, the king is safe and our bishop is just stuck there if I do that. I shouldn't push the g-pawn now. Because the queen will just move and my bishop is just like being the guardian of that king right now. I don't want my bishop to guard his king, right? Why is that? Why should my bishop guard his king? Right? Exactly. BG6 chat. Good. I see BG6 in the chat. Let's try it. Let's try the move. And that's it. And when the queen moves, guys, open the H file, push Harry the H pawn, destroy the king. Right? Harry the H pawn needs to be going. Yep. Queen F6 can't be played because we have a pawn on G5. And I think this is good for you. And if you guys have just joined in, don't worry. Do join in and do let me know what you guys think. Okay, chat, we are not getting the next position, unfortunately. They're like, okay, we're done with positions. We're done with positions. Okay, I think it's all stuck now. I think it's just crashed, unfortunately. Okay, it's not crashed. Here comes Capablanca versus Milan Widmer back in 1922. Super easy 10-second position, guys. Like, don't tell me that you're gonna take more time for this. No way. Like, we have been trained well for this, chat. Our chat is strong enough for this. The chat is strong enough. Right? The chat is strong enough for this. You guys don't need time. Exactly. You guys don't need time for this. We are a strong chat. Like, in future, when there is ever a sub versus sub tournament ever happening between streamers, we are gonna win this, chat. Right? Make us proud. So, X-ray, yeah, there you go, chat. Like, I guess you guys get it, right? It's a check with the bishop on h7. Don't miss these ideas, right? Don't miss these ideas because the rook on c8 is just doing nothing. So you sack the bishop on h7, the king takes it, rook takes the rook, and now don't take the knight. We don't need that. We need the rook, right? And we are ahead by an exchange, and we should be winning this position without much of an effort to put in. Okay. But unfortunately, still we are having some small issues here. But I think that will be fixed. That will be fine. So you guys who have been joining in, thank you so much. Today's been a great day, isn't it? It's been fun. Like, we have been solving positions, and as I said, unfortunately, the next position is okay. It's happened. So let's go to the next one. I think some error with it. Like, the platforms, like, it's already getting mad at us. Yep. Mister, you are a professional chess player. What's your rating? Have you played in Fide? All the answers are correct. This was very easy, bro. Yeah, that's good, chat. That's good. They say there's an unknown error here, chat. I don't know what is it. I'm trying to solve it, though. Yeah. I have. Right? Or, sorry, chat. Like, which is the position we are doing? 41? Are we on 40 or 41 right now? Oh, yeah. We had to do this one, right? Okay. I think this could be something that we could go wrong. Maybe. I don't know. Like, I feel this a bit complicated. They see you are training your chess army and trying to stop you. but we will not be stopped. I'm a 2100 rapid. That's good, man. That's good. That's good. So what do you guys think about this position? What is the take on this one? How do you convert this? There's a lot of tempting moves here, chat. I totally see it, but try to spot this one, chat. This could be our first really tough one. So sack the knight. Yeah. So do join in, SB. Like if you join in more, I think you can get to see us play games. Sometimes getting ourselves kicked all over the place and stuff. So see, guys, like winning and losing is just part of chess, right? It's just part of it. You can be good at it, and anyone can lose, right? So it's just part of the process. So we see it like that. We ain't bothered about it. But yeah, so what do you think, guys? Knight f7, that's a good idea, sacking the knight. This and this, right? Seems to be okay. Any other options we have here, chat? That seems to be the most tempting to start with. I totally agree. Anything else you guys are spotting here? Check with the knight, g6. G6 immediately is not working because he will take your this one, right? You think it only moves knight here? No, there's one more move we should be thinking, which could have been f6 also. F6 is also a move to think about, but then he has got this move rook to g6, right? And I don't see how we can break through with that. It looks a bit hard, isn't it? Okay, this is the. If he takes the knight, we take the rook with the bishop. We take with the rook the bishop. So what is the first idea? First idea is it knight f7 that you guys are thinking about here? What do you guys think? Is it knight f7? Oh, sorry guys, am I missing some chats? Knight f7, rook f7, g6, rook h2, king g3. Yeah, that works. Yeah, it's as I told you first. Push the pawn. If he takes the knight, we take the rook. No, you can't, Andrew, because that is the rook that took the knight, right? You can't take the same rook again. The rook is like, I don't exist there, right? It's a draw because he doesn't have to take the knight. That is a good point that you guys made. But if he doesn't take the pawn, guys, like if he doesn't take your knight, then don't you have two passed pawns then? Isn't that a winning way to win? I think sacking the knight is definitely one point to think about. But I'm just considering, is there any other moves that we are missing here? Like, is there anything we need to be thinking other than that? Like, because I'm just considering if f6 is an option. Okay. Okay, so let's think about it, guys. Let's say knight f7. It's incorrect, guys. Knight f7 is incorrect. It's actually f6. Right? It's f6 is correct. We will see why. Why is knight f7 incorrect? It's because when you play knight takes f7, rook takes f7. So this is what we all saw, right? g6. I knew knight f7 was not correct, but just wanted to let you also say it. Rook takes f5 is a problem. They will sack one of the rook backs. You take it, rook g7, and I think he will get the g pawn now. Because if you guys play rook f6, he will play bishop c2 and take the g6 pawn. He will take the g6 pawn, and then what do you say? It's like 3 pawns each, opposite colored bishop. How do you convert? So that's a very key thing in tactics, guys. We should always be considering, what if my opponent gives back the material? What if he gives it back? That could happen all the time, right? So we all went with knight f7, isn't it? I had this feeling. I did remember this position somewhere where knight takes f7 ideas are not working and he's giving material back. That's why I was repeatedly asking you guys about f6. Because after you play f6, he does have rook g6 here. Let's see. You go f6, rook g6. Now what? Now how do we play this at the moment? This is also not easy, right? Like he has a threat of actually sacking the rook for the knight now. He could literally sack the rook for the knight. Bro, you were correct. No, it's okay. It's okay. Like, sometimes it can be correct. Sometimes it's wrong. It's okay, guys. Like, it's just that we get to see what is happening, right? But what do we play now, chat? Let's forget about the knight f7 thing. Let's think about this one. You guys keep going. Let's keep going. Knight check here. How do we do the knight check here? This one? But then the rook takes it, right? What do you guys think about here? Like, what do we play in this one? This is a bit of something we need to spot here. So now you guys understand the most common or the most straightforward moves could also backfire, chat. Rook e7 is interesting. I think rook e7 is good. Yeah, rook e7 looks good, right? Followed by knight takes. Maybe that works. I guess so. Can they sack it though? But rook e7, what if they sack this for this? Yeah, but then you can take it. No, then there's a problem, right? Oh, rook e7 has a problem, man. What if they take rook takes h6 for it? What if they sack rook takes h6? Yeah, exactly. And then rook f6 and you lose the rook, right? See, think about it. Rook e7, rook h6, g f6, rook f6 check, and you lose the rook. And no. And then you have h7. If they take the rook, do I have h7? In a way that they can't stop my pawn. That would have been great. That would be a great idea, isn't it? Do I have it? Rook e7, pile up on the pawn. If he sacks for the knight, we have a protected passed pawn. There is nothing in this position. I think there is, chat. Like rook e7 is good. Rook e7, that's a brilliant idea. Yeah, so I think h7, rook f8. No, rook can't go to f8. You have not taken the f7 pawn, right? So see here, guys. Rook f7, rook h6, g h6, rook f6 here. Let's say I go maybe king e1 or king e2. Maybe king e2, king e1. Then the problem is that, chat, if he takes me here, I have h7 and there's no stopping my queen. But the problem is he can actually sack the rook again on h6. He will sack the rook again on the h6 pawn. And he'll wait for you to take it. He will wait for you to take this pawn with the bishop. Then he will take your rook. So I don't know. Rook e7 could be it. It could be rook e7. Hey, Ryan. Any other moves, chat? Any other moves? What is the winning move here? Are we finally meeting our match with this one? Have we met our match with this idea? What do you guys think is the move that we could go ahead with? Why can't he take the rook? Like, I'm saying rook e7, rook h6, g h6, rook f6 check. Let's say king e2, rook takes h6. Then what do we do, chat? So what do you guys think? Where is all the talented tactics here? Where's all that? He can't take the rook. Okay, so where's all the players with the tactical talent here? Hey bro, what's up? Hey Rev, how are you? What about the horse sack? Pawn into c5. Oh, pawn c5. That would be a bit thing. It's a thing you could try, but once your bishop goes away from here, Andrew, like they can get this pawn, right? And if we lose that pawn, things can go very wrong for us, isn't it? Things could go very wrong. 1 second. Okay, so here we go, chat. Just checking what is the food that I have after this. I was just looking to see if any food is there. Knight to f5, trap the rook on e7. After rook into f6, king e2, king into e7. No, king into e7, I play h7. Venki, how does he stop my pawn? I play h7, and is there a way to stop my pawn? He can't go rook h6. The bishop is there on e3. My pawn will promote, right? That's the idea. If he takes king e2, king e7, h7, then my pawn's promoting. Bro, rook e7 is the only move. You sure? It could be the move. Okay, we have h7 and bishop g5. Two things, yeah, exactly. I think h7 directly wins, right? h7 wins. But what we are stuck here, chat, is this idea of rook e7, rook takes h6, g takes h6, rook takes f6 check, king somewhere, and then he sacks the rook on h6. That's my problem. That's what is hurting us. He will sack the rook here, and then when you take it, he's gonna take your rook. So what's the final finish here, chat? Oh, you think it's knight f5 here? So what's the idea of knight f5 though? What are we planning with knight f5? Are we not letting his rook become active here? I don't know. Like I'm just thinking. What is the idea? What are we planning with knight f5? It could be knight f5, then knight e7. Okay, knight f5, knight e7. Oh, so you're planning to trap the rook in that way. Could be an idea. I think knight f5 is a decent idea to think too. Knight f5, knight e7, trap the rook on g6. Could be definitely a plan. I'm just thinking, knight f5, maybe rook check here? Can I give a check? What do you do for rook h2 check though? But what do you think, rook h2 check? If you go king g3, then I was actually planning rook e2. And when you go knight e7, then I'm planning to sack my rook for the bishop. And if you take me with the rook, I'm planning to take rook takes g5. This is my just the simple calculation here of giving back material. So finally, are we stuck, chat? Are we stuck at 41 here? Oh God, why are we stuck now? We were so much accurately going forward, but finally we are being thrown with a position. You defend on g3. No, you can't, right? So knight f5 could be a good move. I agree. Rook check. If you go king g3, I go this move. Rook e2. I'm not saying knight f5 is bad, chat. I'm not saying it's bad. And even if you go knight e7, I have this bishop g2 and coming in with the bishop also. I still think rook e7 works even if you lose the g pawn because okay guys, so are we really stuck now? Are we really in a complicated scenario? How do you finish it? The time is running out, chat. Time is running out on us. There is another factor, the time. You see that? The bar is going down on us. Are we not? It could be one of the moves we have seen, I guess. It could be like, I feel it's either knight f5 or rook e7. It's just one small calculation error somewhere. It's just that. Maybe we have thought too many positions. And any of you guys watching want to join in and let me know what to play here? Do join in, chat. Let's see. Let's see what you guys have for me. Sometimes the chat just stops and I need to just scroll down. Yeah, but that was infinite time, right? That was infinite amount of time. It's just some problems here. That's all. Yeah, so I think it has to be rook e7 maybe, chat. I think we are missing something with rook e7 or knight f5. I like knight f5 too. Knight f5 is a thing here too. I like knight f5 too in this position. Could be an idea, man. Like, so knight f5, rook h2, king g1. Okay, rook e2 then? What if rook e2? Because knight e7, my plan is just rook takes here. This is my idea. You guys want to go with rook e7? Rook e7? Everybody wants to go with rook e7? Let's see, chat. It's not rook e7. It's bishop f4 first. Wow. That is a very nice prophylactic idea. It is a very nice prophylactic idea because what they're trying to say here is okay, now rook e7 works, chat. That's a very cool idea. You know what? Now rook e7 works because if now he sacks, you take with the pawn. Rook into f6 is not a check anymore. That's a brilliant idea. That's a brilliant idea, right? Because now rook e7, because if he sacks the rook on h6, you take with the g pawn, he takes on f6, then you can play h7. Yeah, h7. You can play h7. Because if he takes your rook, you play king g3, and then there is no stopping the h7 pawn. The threat is rook h7 with the prophylactic. Rook h2 hope is gone. Exactly. Rook h2 is also gone. But even better is next move is rook e7. The problem we were facing is solved there. Rook e7, rook takes h6, g takes h6. How do I draw it out and show again? Okay, I don't think you guys need to draw it out, right? So it's just rook e7, rook takes h6, g takes h6, rook takes f6 after that, and then you can literally play h7 because your king on f2 is not on a check. That's the whole point. Now knight f5 works. Yeah, now almost everything is working after bishop f4. That's a very strong idea, chat. That's a very super nice position to work on. I guess we all had fun, right? Because we needed one of that. Like, we can't go everything correct. We have to go one wrong, right? Or else people will be like, they'll put us under the Kramnik scanner, maybe. I don't know. The Capablanca guy is pretty good. He should be a world champion or something. That's a good one. It's complicated. Yeah, but that was fun. That was a fun position, chat. Like, we needed that. We needed to go a bit deeper in one of the positions. Right, so that's what I was saying, guys. That's what I was saying. The more we do, the better it's gonna get. Okay, so this one again, so relaxing that I kind of see the move immediately here. I feel it's a relaxing position after the last one. The last one was a bit of a mess. Oh, okay. So I see not a great amount of support for Kramnik at the moment, but yeah, I get it. So anyways, no calories burned in this one. Yeah, absolutely. The previous one, just we had a good calorie burn there. So we are almost done, guys. Last 8 and we are done for the day. Here we go. Let's make it quick. And if you guys watching, if you like the stream, do like it, do share it, let it get to more people. Let's have more people join in these kind of streams. Good chat, good one. Why do you think the same idea doesn't work? Why do you guys think the same idea doesn't work with knight f6? What is the issue with knight f6? Just a simple question. I know, like with your strength or with the strength that you guys have, this is much more easier. I do understand. So why do you guys think knight f6 doesn't work? Why aren't we doing it? Because the king can move. First of all, the king can just move. Or another idea is simply that this knight will take you with an attack, right? So don't miss that one. It's the correct one is what you guys have spotted already. Very strong. Knight d6 check. And now it's a fork on both of them. They had to take us, followed by bishop g6. That was a better one, right? That was a better one. So let's go to 43 here. Here we go. Again, simple, guys. Like easy conversion of the position. We just need to win simple material. Oh, it's getting much better now. Much better after the last one, isn't it, chat? So here we go. This one, how it's white to play. How do you convert this? Much more easier. That's what I think. Just by the time, let me just get my. Yeah, looks better. Okay, chat, here we go. So what do you guys think about this? Oh, sorry, guys. Like sometimes my chat is stuck, you know. King d6 first, knight d6, knight d6, knight takes, knight takes, knight takes, knight sack, knight sack, knight sack, knight sack. Rook b6 into the fork. Okay, correct. Good job. Sorry, sometimes this device has this chat stuck. So that's why I was not able to see it. You guys are correct. We sack it. We sack the rook. And if they take it here, I think we can easily convert this. What do we do, chat? Yeah, taking it was correct. And once they take us on b4, how is the easy conversion? The easy conversion is that I think you take the rook. They take you back and you take them. Rook on b4, followed by the next move. Can you guys spot the final move? What is coming up next? What is the next move? So Apple and Google are having issues now. Shall I buy another Android? It's I don't know what's happening. Rook to pawn push, exactly. Right, a4 is coming. Very good, chat. That's what I was looking for. Right, we are getting a4. Good job, good job, good job. You guys got this, right? So that's nice, chat. 44 is here. Let's see. Here we go again. Next one. So simple scenarios. How do you win material here, chat? We're almost there, chat. We are almost there. We are almost at the verge of hitting 50. Last 5 to 6 positions. Don't miss this out. Do join in. Do subscribe and do let me know. What do you play here? Keep going, keep going. We will try to mix up our streams, guys. Like some days we could do some tactics, some days we'll do some end games, some days it could be strategic positions, which could be much more complicated. So what do you guys think about this one? How do we strike here? In the meantime, chat, if you're new here, if you like the stream, if you like working out like this, you can always join the stream. You can like it, share it, subscribe. This would be nice. Because as I said, chat, this is a win-win position for you guys and for me. For me also, it's nice. I'm just working on tactics with you guys. Okay, I do see, yeah, there we go. Sack the knight? Why should I sack the knight? Like, knight sack is not needed, right? Like, okay, this trade was happening, but I guess some of you guys see it. I guess pawn push on the g file. G4, were you thinking about it? No, right? Oh, because if he takes, you can't go here because he might have h5 or something. Those are ideas. Even f5 was a nice idea to think about. f5, g4, gain some space. But there's a direct tactics here, guys. And a lot of you guys saw it. Exactly. Bishop a6. And when they take it, you follow it with rook c6 and we win the knight. Good job, good job. We are going faster, right? Okay, here, this one is a... What do you guys think is this one? What about this position, chat? How fast can we actually solve this one? It could be a bit more complicated than what you guys think, okay? Like, you guys might be thinking too much of the mate, but I do have an idea what's happening here. I do see some plans here. I don't know. As you guys see, I can also go wrong. We saw that in the previous position. Unfortunately, the 3100 elo was not good enough. Yeah. So, but yeah, maybe it's fine. What do you guys think about this one? A lot of sacking the knight ideas are coming up. Sack the knight, sack the knight. Wow. A lot of you guys want to sack the knight. So what do you want to sack me the knight? There's two ways to sack the knight. I can sack it here, I can sack it here. What do you want me to sack it? What do you guys want me to sack? Where should I sack it? Knight h7. That's cool, Andrew. Can we get our queen in the corner? You want to get this here, yeah? Okay. So I agree with knight h7. Can you guys tell me the follow-up though? What if the king takes it? What is your follow-up for it? The follow-up is where you guys could go wrong here, you know? I'm not saying you will. You could go wrong. What is the idea? So if you sack on h7, the king takes it. What are you guys seeing? Like, yeah, knight h7. I agree with that sack. I agree with knight h7. But what is the thing that you guys are seeing is what is even more important. Okay, so there is some answers. Greek gift, yeah, it's wrong. I wouldn't say it's wrong. I wouldn't say it's wrong. We have double check of a rook and okay. Knight f6 double check seems like mate soon after. So you're saying knight f7, king here, and knight f6 as a double check, right? That is actually a good idea if they take it, right? I agree. To be honest, I really agree with that. So because now I'm having a doubt here. Like I'm just confused about the variation. That's why I'm thinking. Oh, okay. I see some good ideas here. Discover check is on the line. We have double check on the rook. Okay. So I'm just thinking about this, chat. Like, if you go here, right? If you take knight f7, what are they going to play here? What is black going to play? Like, that's something we need to know, right? I was just a bit confused with the fact that... I'm just confused that if you take it, they take back with the king. As you said, knight check, and I just win this, right? I just win it. And that's a clear win. So knight h7, chat. But what is the move? Like knight h7. Oh. They are kind of threatening mate. Exactly. What if black plays f5 after knight h7? Yeah. Kind of, right? That is a thing. That's the thing. Oh no. Yeah. So okay. I kind of get it. So knight at 7, you guys are seeing knight at 7 f5. You can take this if you want, but they take you here. So, but basically what I would try is knight at 7 f5. Why can't I just bring the knight back? What if I, bro, then we will take the rook, and if he doesn't take. I like knight at 7 rise. King at 7, what is the idea? Knight f6. Yeah, king at 7, knight f6 works, right? Checkmate, knight takes at 7, double check, king at 7. Lot of ideas coming, guys. Too many ideas. You guys are like full of ideas. I like knight at 7, if you ask me. I don't think knight f6 is working directly, chat. Isn't it? It's not working, right? They'll just take with the knight. Why do we do that? So it has to be knight at 7. King takes, knight f6, as you guys said. And if they play f5 here, trying to kick you away, why can't I just bring my knight back to g5? Because if they take me, I'll just take with the bishop, and I'm just winning the bishop back. Is that not a plan? You want to go queen h5, but what is the threat there? Okay, like, won't he just take me on here? See, knight at 7, f5, queen h5, won't he just take me on e4? There's no threat. There's no threat there. Isn't it? But my thing here, chat, is that all my 3000 elo in the puzzle is just letting me feel like take f5 and then just bring the knight back. Is that not a thing? Like, yeah, if the queen moves, my knight moves, right? If the queen moves, my knight moves. If the queen stays, you can't take me, bishop e4, and I just win this bishop. Does that work, chat? And if you guys have just joined in, we are almost at the end of this training, tactical trainings here. We are trying to hit 50 positions. We are at 45, as you can see below the tactics. So never too late to join in, chat, and never too late to like the stream, never too late to subscribe, never too late to share this with your friends, family, and anybody you feel that needs to be good at chess. Yeah. So there you go. I think, I don't know if you guys agree with these ideas. Like, yeah, bro, you are right. Bro, you are. Oh, sorry, guys. Why bring it back? Sack the knight. Your bishop covers. Why do I sack it? Because no, I don't think we sack it, right? I don't think we need to sack. The problem here is that, guys, is because knight at 7, f5. If I don't bring it back, imagine I take it, and they take this with the bishop. Imagine they take my knight with the bishop. Then my knight is under attack, and I have to move it. And if I don't move it, and wherever I move it, I'm getting checkmated. So I'm losing a lot of material after that. That's why I'm bringing it back, actually. Right? Why bring it back, sack that? Let us push the pawn first and blocking the mate. Bro, mate is the... Yeah, it could get mate, right? That's my plan. Yeah, that's my plan, to take it and bring the knight back. So just to explain to you guys once more, it's because knight at 7, f5, which attacks us, trying for a mate. If I take the rook, they could just take it with the bishop. Again, my knight is under attack, and when I move it, there's a mate on g2. If I don't move it, they're gonna take me. Take, 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 and at the end, they will have literally 3 pieces for the rook. That is just so much, right? That's just so much, chats. Let's start with this. f5. There you go, f5. And the point that I'm making is I can't take this, they'll take it with the bishop. That's my problem. Because now, if they take it with the bishop, and then again, where does my knight move? Like, I can't move anywhere. I think the move that we are missing is taking it with the bishop. You can't take c7 because the e8 knight is supporting it. Rook c7 is not possible, right, chat? Because the e8 knight just stops you from doing it. So we are just kind of stuck doing that. We can't do that. What if rook takes push f3? Bro, I solved till 700 somewhere. This is all done. Man, this is actually all done. So, what do you guys think? Knight f8. That's why I think knight f8 is wrong, guys. I think you can't go knight f8. Let's just go back knight g5. I think it has to be knight g5. This is wrong. This has to be wrong. We are missing bishop f8. If we are thinking it's working, it's because we are missing bishop f8. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's it, right? Because I can't understand it. Bishop f8 and then your knight is gone. So I guess queen h5, yeah? Why queen h5 though? What is the idea of queen h5? I don't get it. Like, where's the mate? Where's the attack? I'll just take the knight. Imagine you go queen h5. I'll just take the knight here. You can trade my knight. You want to trade this queens here, but then I'll take it with this bishop. Then you take me here. I can still just take your pawn maybe. This is also, I mean the bishop on d3. Then maybe go for the knight. At least I think at the very end I will have 2 pieces for the rook. You can, Andrew, like see, knight f8, bishop f8. You can play queen here. Then I'll take with the pawn. And I'm forking your queen and this. And there are 2 pieces saving it. If you take it with the bishop, I will take it with the queen. And then if you take it with the queen, I'll take it with the bishop. I will be left with 3 pieces for the rook. And that is why we are going wrong. Right? So, if that makes sense, chat, I think it has to be knight g5. There you go. It's knight g5. And takes, because here we are simply winning the piece back. Right? Because, yeah, exactly. King h7, knight f6 check was coming up. And you're just winning the queen. And here, let's... yeah, so I guess you guys got it. Right? There's no need for more... so yeah, just knight g5 back and we're winning. Cool, guys. Last 4. How many of you are just here till the end? Last 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 5. And we are done. And this one's quite easy, chat. I'm very sure you guys got this. Yeah. So what do you play this with? How do we strike here? This is quick one. So what do you think? It's white to play. How do you strike in this position? It's been a long day, chat. It's been a long day. I was about to start singing. Okay, but there is an important point here, guys. You might see an immediate move here, but we have to spot which piece has to do it. There's 2 pieces that could do it. So choosing which one is equally important. Choosing which one to do this is actually equally important to do with this one. So what do you guys think about this one? Exactly. Good job. Good job. We are getting there, chat. You guys are getting there. If any of you guys are just watching and hesitating to join in, don't hesitate, guys. Just join in. Just join in and tell me what all moves you guys see. It's absolutely fine if we get it. If we don't get it, it's fine. Okay? Don't try to feel like, oh, I don't want to tell a wrong one. It's absolutely fine. That's where we all start from. Okay, guys, so I do see that you guys want to put the D knight. Yeah, some of you were saying the D knight. Knight DB5 makes sense. You are removing this from this whole point. I think it has to make sense, because if you're attacking with this, guys, they could actually maybe play queen b8, right? If you're attacking with this, they could actually play queen b8 because of the fact that there is no double attack on the bishop here. So it has to be the D knight, right? Only you were solving these puzzles when you were... what if I go bishop g3? Good idea. Knight b5, I mean knight db5, bishop g3 check. But then the problem is that, okay, I'll just take it. I'll just take it with the h pawn. Because if you go with queen takes, then I'll just play bishop f2, your queen's under attack, and then my knight will escape also. You can't take my knight. So knight b5. So if you take me, I would take it. And then if you again go bishop g3 after that, I would take you with h pawn. If you take me with the queen, I'll go bishop f2, you move, I'll go knight d6, you can't castle, and it looks a bit complicated, right? So I think that could be the idea, chat. That could be the way. Let's see. Okay, knight b5, they take me, that is good. Knight takes, bishop g3 check, there you go. There you go with your move, okay, you got your move. Oh yeah, we have bishop f2, yeah, exactly, that's what I think. I think we can take it and then drop bishop f2. I think bishop f2 is the move, because now you get knight d6 and then the king is not going anywhere. He's stuck in the middle. That's the whole point behind this one, guys. That's the whole point behind this whole tactics, is that king is stuck on in the center of the board, right? That is cool. We are almost at the verge of finishing it. Okay, this one's 30-second puzzle, guys. Finally, we get a 30-second one. Not even 30. I don't think you guys even need 30 for this. 10 seconds, maybe? Maybe 10 or something? 10, 15? Is that all that we need here? Go for it, guys. This is done. This portion is over. Like as I think Waki said earlier, no calories being burned here. No calories for this position. Okay, I don't know if I'm going wrong, guys, but this is the first move that comes to all of us, right? Yeah. You guys are good. By this time, these are moves we should immediately be spotting, right? The back rank, exactly the back rank. Very good. Rook takes e4, and boom, Queen a1. That was some sound effects, but pardon me for that. There we go, guys. 48 is on the way. Oh, what is this? This has to be a mate. I was just thinking how though. How was the mate here? Check. Oh yeah, I think. Okay, chat. I do see some things, but I'm a bit confused. So what do you guys think? Classical back rank. Yeah. So what do you guys think about this one? Final few, guys. 3, like last 3, and we are done. So 48 on the way. What do you guys think? We have done a good job till now. Mate in 2. How is that a mate in 2? Mate in 3 maybe, yeah? Okay, chat. I see a mate in 3. Okay, I think I got it. I think we get it. Can we make it even more forcing, chat? Like I see that you guys are trying to do it with knight g4. Yeah, I see knight g4. But is there a better move? Is there a better idea? Is there a better move than knight g4? I'm not saying knight g4 is bad. Knight g4 looks good. But maybe for knight g4, you know, I will play f5. Knight g4, f5. Then I'm just kind of blocking your mates, right? Yeah? Oops, sorry guys, my problem. Knight is being sacked everywhere. Knight f5 check. Knight f5 check. Knight f5 check. If I take it, what happens? What if I take it? Because then I have this idea. Knight g2. Okay, how's knight g2 possible? Elon, how do I play knight g2 though, Elon? You mean knight g4, yeah? Knight g4, this is the problem that I see, guys. Knight g4, I'll play f5. I'll block your attack. And then queen check, I go here. Then where is the check after that? Queen check, okay. Knight g4 is better. How's knight g4 better, guys? I don't get knight g4. I'll play f5, right? I'll just play f5 for knight g4. Ah, nice. I start seeing a better answer. Oh, I think Elon, I think you're getting this notation wrong. You're saying f2, right? It's not f2. Yeah. Much better. Yeah. That is getting better, guys. Because you see, guys, here if you play knight f5 check, which a lot of you thought about, I will take the knight. You have to take with the bishop, isn't it? Then you might be thinking, isn't this a sure mate? It's not a sure mate because I have rook h8 coming in. That's the problem. Knight f5, gf5, I mean, you can't even take it because I can even take it with the bishop. And then there is no checkmate actually. Right? The other move I kind of thought here was queen g4 check, which was quite interesting. This looked pretty fun for me. But then I thought he'll take it. Queen check here, and then this is a mate. Right? That's one mate I had seen. But I felt queen g4, he can escape, right? He can take it, I agree. Because queen h4 check, king h7, and queen h7 is mate. This is mate. So queen g4 check, guys. What about king h8? Then is there a mate here that you can deliver? Yeah, queen g4 is interesting. Queen g4. I have two candidate moves here. One is queen g4 and one is knight f7. I feel knight f7 is very strong because it's causing a lot of mates. I think I also saw the mate with knight f7. I'm just thinking about queen g4, that's all. Queen g4, king h8. That's his only move. Then knight f7 maybe. But then rook f7 and we are a bit too slow, right? We are slow. Yeah, we are slow there. We are too slow. We can't do that there, chat. We have been slow there. So queen g4 check, king comes to h8. Anything you guys see there? Because if you give him a chance, he's gonna play f5. And if he plays f5, this bishop's out of the attack. And that's something we can't let happen. That bishop needs to be in the attack, right? So the time's ticking down, guys. Is it knight f? I feel it's knight f7, to be honest. Because if he takes with this, we have queen h7, king f8, queen h8 is mate. And knight f7, whatever else he plays, I'm gonna go queen here. But I have a question. Yeah, okay. And the cool thing about knight f7 is that it doesn't give him the chance to play f5. He can't play f5 and block us because we have knight takes the queen. That's the reason why knight f7 is a bit more stronger maybe. Queen g4 seems to be equally good, but what about king h8? I don't know. Yeah. Tempo lesson there with queen g4, exactly. Queen g4, king h8, we are losing that one move, right? We are behind one move there. So it's very important to understand that. And that's a good takeaway here, guys, because it's a very tempting moves, right? All these moves are super tempting, I agree. Queen g4 is tempting, knight f5, knight g4, all tempting moves. But I guess knight f7, why is it working? Is because it's coming with an attack on this queen. That one move is what is helping you win. I hope you get this, right? Yup. That's the point, guys. Like, I could just blitz out these moves and not just get to the next one, but I feel that's not good enough. We need to understand why is it working. Like one of a very nice player once said that rather than doing so many, even if you just understand few, that is good enough, right? So we go with the move knight. I think it's knight f7. After saying all of this, chat, if knight f7 is wrong, I'm off. I'm gone. I'm going. Okay, let's see. Okay, at least we don't have to go. So here again, guys, I don't think this is a correct check. Don't do this. He will run away through here and we will like curse ourselves for the rest of the day. Don't do that. It is actually h7 here and then h8 mate. Okay, don't give the check at a wrong place. We will be excited to do that. Don't do that. This is mate. This is better. Okay, what happens if puts rook at the corner? Then queen g6 check, man. I see, like rook h8, right? Rook h8. I will give queen g6 check on the king and then I will take the queen. And I'll just win the queen here. You got it? So I feel that's working, right? Almost done, guys. Final few positions. This one, okay. I think this could be a very quick one. You guys can do it in a very quick way. It has to strike immediately. Capablanca really made us work today, guys. Capablanca positions were really like made us work. He really made us into the test today. But yeah, it's great. Like final two, exactly. I think you guys are already starting to see it, right? But don't sack the wrong piece, sack the correct piece there. I guess you guys have already seen it. Are you guys spotting it? It has to be the move. I feel so. I feel I don't see anything else here. From a not like White's point of view, this has to be the first thing he has to think about. Right, chat? Anyone else? Any moves that you guys are seeing here? Sack the rook. Yep, there you go. The rook. Yeah, rook takes d5 because this is... Wow, that's a nice diagram. And you win the queen. Nice, guys. The last one for the day. And we are off. That's it. Okay. And I guess the last one is good, right? I think it's over. Today's is over, guys. I do see it. And I'm very sure you guys also see it. Don't go for the tempting one. Tempting one is not what we do. I think you got it. No. Don't go for the tempting one, guys. That's what I'm saying. Don't go for the tempting one. The tempting one is to... maybe, I'm not saying tempting. Maybe you guys do see it. This is quite tempting to do here, right? It could be correct. But isn't there a more better one that, like, as Lasker says, as Emmanuel Lasker said, when you see a good move, make sure you look for the better one. Exactly. There you go, chat. And that's the way to finish the day with this. I think it is the one, right? Like, there's no other moves. He takes, I give a check. He goes king g7. And the final move is, so you sack, king takes. You see the follow-up, right? Queen h3 check. Ding blundered similarly against Magnus. Exactly. Yeah, I remember. Where Ding went on to take a pawn and he got mate in 1 or 2, right? I remember when he was a world champion. He took a pawn on b2 or a2 or something and Magnus sacked and then check and Magnus was like, what the hell is going on? Magnus was so surprised. Exactly, chat. So there you go, chat. The final position for the day. You sack it. We go queen h3 check. And that's all that she wrote. It's a mate. With that, we have completed all 50, guys. We have finished all 50 that we promised to finish today. I hope it was a fun ride for you guys also. It was very interesting. We talked about it. We got it wrong. And if you guys still remember the position we got wrong, this one, yeah. Never miss this version, chat. This is the one that tricked us. The only one that tricked us today. I think otherwise we had 100% accuracy today. Yeah, so you see that. Where are these? So you can actually play this move f6. And just to make sure we understand and we don't miss that brilliant move, bishop f4. This is what we had missed. Yeah. Now we will try to move from 51 onwards the next one, and with 50 we also finished the third world champion, that is Jose Capablanca. Capablanca's is done, and next on the list is Alexander Alekane. Alekane is the next one, and we will be working with Alekane's position to go further with. And there we go. So this will be the next one. I know that you guys might already see what to do here, but keep it for the next time we catch up. Next time we might also do some games, guys, but in between I will try to bring up some of these very interesting stuff we can do together. Okay, so with that, let's finish today. That is the end of our day. I think we did manage to reach 5-5-4-5, even though we wished it to go to 5-5-5-5, but that's okay. That's fine, chat. So that's where we will finish off today, chat. We will wind up here. You guys all have a great Sunday. Yep. I know it was not a very long stream. It was a short stream. I didn't want to spend your whole Sunday here in front of the screens. I really wish you guys go out, get some fresh air, meet more people, have some fun, and because I can do more. I can go on forever, but I don't want that. I want you to have some fun, right? So yes, yeah, man. Good spending some time with you. Yeah, it's same here, Andrew. Same here. Great catching up with all of you guys today. We had a few hours of stream. That's good enough, chat. We see you in the next one. Until then, all of you guys, have a great Sunday. Take care. Go out there. And until I see you the next time, you take care. Right? See you, everybody. Bye-bye. I will catch you guys up very, very soon.
Yeah.